tell him! You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm fucking coming!
Straight out the Brooklyn basement. It's the GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast. GodMode Podcast.
Yo, welcome back. GodMode Podcast, session 166. You are at the beginning and you are now IDDQD. Beats are available. GodMode Studios, BeatStars.com. Hook that up. And we're back. And I have something to tell y'all real fast. Remember that machine cleaning video that I did? I used rubbing alcohol. I wasn't happy at the end. I used some electric spray on this son of a bitch. And it works fine. So I'm really recommending that shit if you have problems like that. And then follow the procedures that I did in the other video for taking the machine apart, cleaning it, so on and so forth. But what's good, what's happening? And of course, live from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? He's back. You know, we gonna talk about it. Brooklyn Bob's in the building. Brooklyn Bob is in the building. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You're like becoming the co-host to the GodMode Podcast. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You're becoming more camera ready. You know, you're becoming better. So
I'm chilling. As long as you buy me alcohol, it's all good.
Well, of course, I can't leave you in your natural state.
Next studio I have, you're gonna be able to smoke in there.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Garage.
I do a whole basement.
No, we'll do it. We'll bring everything out. I can't. Too much stuff. You know, like.
Well, the garage is funny you mentioned that. Hopefully, if everything goes right by the end of this year, we'll have Johnny's garage. Because I'm building a little bit of a garage for myself.
How about this?
Here. And then we're gonna wire it up, and then we're gonna build brass knuckles and do all kinds of dumb shit that we shouldn't be doing in a mini forge.
I got a good idea to do a podcast.
Yeah.
What if you did a podcast here? What if you got a spot like a spot somewhere in Brooklyn, like a storefront? You had the glass in the front. You know what I'm talking about? And you did it live, like in the daytime and nighttime, and people just walking by in the background.
It'd
be pretty cool.
Well, listen, and get a spot in the right spot.
Yeah, like Flatbush Avenue somewhere, maybe Nostrand, or downtown Brooklyn somewhere. You pay a lot of money for it though, but it might be a good idea. I never saw nobody do that. Have a podcast outside, Boris?
Well, I forgot what the hell they're called. There's a name for that. There is a name for that.
No, what I'm saying is you'll be able to take the whole floor and it can move from inside to outside with everything in there. And when you're done, it goes back in automatically and you close the gates.
Oh, that's dope.
You do the podcast outside or inside. If it's raining out, you do it inside. If it's not nice out, you do it outside.
That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, and guess what?
That'd be a nice spot.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, if I ever get a spot with a scenic view, that's exactly where the podcast studio is going to be.
Yeah.
Like, let's say it's just like walled, two glass walls and ocean, right? So I'm going to set the room up like that so you just see the ocean in back of you and shit.
Nah, the ocean's boring. People are better.
Yeah, well, I like the ocean.
Here and there, you get a crackhead behind you and have you fucking waving and screaming, and you can laugh about it.
You can people watch.
You don't want the ocean. What are you going to see?
I understand. Get some a spot in the busy side of town and just record everything that's on the
people
outside.
Will be watching you to see some idiot behind you. We'll have some security so they don't break the windows, and we're good.
Or what you could do is get a couple of screens and then set cameras up somewhere and just tap into them so you get a live view.
From outside and inside. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But the best thing it'd be cool if the floor was able to automatically move everything in here out to the outside. And then you rope it off, you have security, and you sit there and we bullshit and we drink and we smoke because it's our property. It's considered whatever. And we can have a bar and restaurant in there while we do it.
Now you're getting all businessy. I'm with it.
Yeah, you got people but you can have glass come down and have people behind us.
I'm with that.
And they can be chilling, drinking. It could be our bar.
If there's a way I can do it.
GodMode Bar and Grill.
Yo, if it's possible to do that, I would love to do that. GodMode Bar and Grill. Let's go. Yo, GoFundMe. Let's make it happen.
How about this? We pick somebody every night to come on the podcast with us for like 10 minutes just to talk.
That's neat as shit. You get the opinion of a lot of different
variety
of people.
We'll call it the last 10 minutes. You come on here, you say who you are, you talk. We'll pick hot girls. We'll pick cool people.
Anyone.
Yeah, I'm going to pick hot girls.
I know who you're gonna pick.
Because I'm gonna be called. The Me Too movement's gonna come after me. I'm gonna be called a sexist for doing it. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Well,
I can't be famous. If I was a famous person, I would. I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I think you would. I totally
If I had
agree.
too much money, I would be.
What would you do? Like tomorrow, you had $10 million. Like you knew you could just, that's yours. You don't have to worry about where it came from. What would be your first move?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would most likely, obviously, go to the bank, get my money.
You can get it. It's there already. What are you gonna do?
I make sure it's in the right places. That's my main thing.
It's everything is
'Cause I
like.
have plans, and my plans.
Well, I'm saying, what's the first day when you wake up? What do you do? Like tomorrow, it's
All right,
happening.
the money's already there. It's safe.
Yep, they told you tonight, bro, that you have
Honestly?
10 lemons. You confirmed it. It's in your bank account, and you
I'll
wake
tell you
up
what
the
I do.
next day. What do you do?
I'll tell you what I do. First of all, I make a hell of a breakfast.
What would you make?
Oh, no bullshit.
No, you got $10 million.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna lie.
Tax free.
I make a couple of eggs sunny side up with
Uh.
bacon, home fries, sausage. I have white toast, with butter. You know what I'm saying? Orange juice. I'd be fine with that. Maybe some pancakes.
It's $10 million breakfast. Remember that.
That's called a breakfast, not a time.
I'm with it. No, I'm saying like the feeling of having
That's an
10
American
million
breakfast. I'd probably go shop and buy some new clothes.
Chucky would buy a mountain. Chuck Price.
Yeah, I would do a mountain first before I buy one. you know what I mean?
Whatever do you mean? Yeah, we get
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would fucking
What's up, Chuck?
I would probably get up after I eat. I take a shower. I would go to. I would if I had nice clothes and stuff. I think I'd probably go right to the city. I'd go to the city. I'd walk around, do some shopping, get some good lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Just by yourself.
I think by nighttime I'll be in any bar I choose to be in, getting drunk. I don't want anybody to know my business.
Would you tell people?
No,
Sweet.
no. I would just know I have the right things in my pocket. So when I meet a nice little girl and say, "Hey, you want to go to the hotel tonight? I'm chilling out." That's it. That'd be my night. I had fun. If I had to pay a couple $100 for it.
I like
it's
that,
worth it.
bro. Would you have 10 million? You can use it.
Spend $500. You have a good
Yeah.
time.
You could spend more than that if you want
Shit.
to. That's why I'm asking.
You could do it. You could do what all the politicians do. You could buy the best girl in the world.
What my
Yeah.
okay. So that's what you would do.
If the girl in
It's
the
fucking awesome.
If the girl in the bar told me at 3:00 in the morning, hey, listen, you're a nice guy, give me your phone number, I'm not going home with you. I'd be like, I'm not in for that tonight. You know what?
How much?
No. I'd be right back. I'm gonna go outside. I'd probably have a cigarette. I'd probably start thinking, should I take her number? Then I'll go on my phone and say, wait, there's this website. I'll type it in and go, oh wow, she looks good. I'll be like, yeah. All right. How much? $1,000, 3 hours? Do you party? Oh, really? Cool. I had to try to call somebody real fast, and I'll be over there in a half an hour. And then I would go there, and then, who knows? Maybe while me and her are hanging out, I'd ask for a second one. Call up one of your friends. I got more money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?
Would you
I
take
don't
care
know.
of some friends, Bobby?
Huh?
Charles asking, would you take care of some friends? But see, what I'm asking him, Chuck, though, just the first day.
Cool, that's a good question.
No, but that's later, though. What's the first thing you do? Like, that's why I asked. Like, that morning, because we all have it planned out.
Whoa. I'll answer that question. While I'm eating my eggs and bacon and stuff and thinking about that girl online who looks great, I could easily, transfer money to my family's accounts. I would think of my family first, and then I would think about myself second, and then I would think about my friends third. And I would I include my family as my son too. When I say that, but I would include my friends third.
I'm just asking. I don't want to hear the depressing parts. I want to hear about the first day.
Oh no, he asked a question. The first day would be crazy. The first day would turn into the third day, without sleeping.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, I'd probably go crazy the first couple of days in the
So your survival revolves around your control for the first 3
But
days.
honestly, I really don't know, because some people, if they get a lot of money like that, they don't want to drink. They don't want to do certain things.
True. I hope it does that to you.
Think about that.
I do.
Hey, I'm asking you a question now. What if you were to get $10 million, would you go party crazy, or would you still do what you do?
I'll be honest, the minute I get enough money to never have to do anything except whatever I want to, I would probably stop everything.
This? Why?
No, stop bad stuff in my life. You know.
You're scared to die too soon.
Exactly.
No more smoking.
I got that selfishness in me that I could not only take care of everybody, but I could see certain shit. You know what? Let me change my whole image about doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up that it takes that kind of motivation to make me want to do it.
I'm gonna make you laugh. I just figured. I just realized why I have to control conversations and why I talk a lot. Because I forget what I have to say real quick. I just thought about it because I'm trying to think of something.
That's
right
a
now.
level of honesty you're never gonna hear again from Brooklyn Bob. So enjoy that one.
And how about this? This is the funny part about it. I did have something to say, and I actually fucking forgot about it. I'm not lying to you.
Well, you know
I
what?
gotta think about what
Whenever
was
you can't think of nothing, you could always ask a question.
Like, what were we just talking about? About the living for. Yeah,
What would I do? You ask me.
oh, somebody asked me one time, why do I smoke for? And I told him I want out. That's it. I want out.
Good answer.
Yeah, why do you smoke? I want out. You know?
I think the crazy part about a smoking addiction, truthfully,
It's all in the lungs. It's all about. I think it's all about the thing in the lungs.
it's all about the habit.
Yeah, with the hand motion
Yes.
and the in and out from your throat.
Yes.
It's a lot of things like I say more biological.
It's biological, but it's
Like nerves.
it's habits. It becomes a comfortable thing. Like even though this is not a cigarette, it's just
Yeah. That's why when you quit, you want to kill somebody. You want to punch them.
that's why when you quit, I would say always be in a position that you definitely know that you want to quit.
Yeah.
Like you've made that. Like some people, again, usually you get it during the worst. But like my boy back in the day, one of my friends, he smoked Newports, smoked them real good, and one day he coughed up blood.
You want to try quitting tomorrow?
What, cigarettes?
Yeah, me and you. We'll have the podcast. See if we can quit tomorrow. Me and you. April 1st.
Okay.
When we wake up, not at 12
But
o'clock.
I'm still smoking this. I can't do a cold turkey.
Okay, you can smoke these. I'll make the bet more interesting. How about this? I'll bet everybody right now that I'll quit tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, and I won't even smoke these. I won't smoke nothing, not even weed.
So
See how many days I can go. We'll do a podcast tomorrow night.
to see if you made it one day.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's have fun.
Okay, first day. Make it a challenge. I'm with that.
I'm willing to do that. Tomorrow, everybody, we're going to be on at 8 o'clock. We're going to go from 8 to 12. And Bobby
Actually,
can
what?
do shit.
Tomorrow's what?
Tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow is, but I know tomorrow's
Wednesday?
tomorrow. Doesn't matter to me. There ain't no days anymore. Coronavirus
Matters
is
to
out
me.
there. End of the world.
Oh, I got shit to do even during the coronavirus, Bob.
Oh, speaking of that.
All right, so we're in Tuesday. So, all right, Wednesday's tomorrow. Okay, we can do that tomorrow.
All right.
Because after that, the next 4 days I'll be gone, scunt.
Everybody doesn't know it. Me and Boris talked earlier, and I'm going to ask him questions tonight. 'Cause I know I talk a lot and I take over the conversation. But he was asking me questions, so it's fair that I talk anyway. I'm going to ask him questions tonight. And my first question,
I'm ready.
I'm dying to get it out.
I'm ready.
What do you think about what happened in Borough Park, Brooklyn today with all the Hasidic Jewish people having all those masks? Probably thousands. I don't know the exact number. I'm thinking 50,000 or more masks.
What's going on, Joey?
What do you think about it?
What do I think about it? I
Yeah.
think, first of all, I'm gonna say, shit ain't right. But I understand. But shit ain't right. If y'all want, you can see that it was a bunch of masks that were found in I think a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood. They raided a house and they were literally bringing out thousands and thousands of those N95 masks. And I was like, but, and the first thing I said, like, yeah, it's bad. It's horrible. Shouldn't do it. But then I thought, but somebody was bound to do it. It just happened to be them guys, So you can't count anyone out of a good profiteering. But they got caught. And you know what? They deserve it. Really. Because right now, like I've been saying to all my friends, right now we need unity. Because people telling me, like Chucky was telling me before, I'm worried about the stupid people that are going to jump off a handle when shit gets a little too tight. And it's like, right now we need unity. That's all I'm saying. God mode, unity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, help your fellow man right now. No matter where the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right. You want to hear my opinion about it?
talk to me.
I work with these. I have worked with these acidic guys doing real estate.
Just don't get too coarse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is an absolutely slap in the face to America and to the American people. It's a slap in the face. And I'm going to tell you why.
Nah, man, no, I understand, but you can't go that far.
Listen, no. I can because I'm an American. I have that right. And I have freedom of speech.
You do have freedom of speech,
First
but what I'm
Amendment
saying
right.
is don't sound like a racist.
I'm not going to sound like a racist.
Okay.
I'm going to sound like an American.
But that's already kind of going
Hold on one
in
second.
that whole
No.
patriotic form.
Hold on a second.
Because them guys are Americans too.
I'm going to say one thing right now.
But them guys are Americans too. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. They are. Not all of them, though. Not all of them.
But that's, oh my God, that's very small percentages.
Yeah, you know what? If there was 10 guys and 5 of them from Israel and 5 of them from America, that's a half and half thing. It's a problem right there when it comes down to that situation you're talking about.
All I'm saying is
But I'm not
just
going
don't
there.
sound racist.
I'm not going to sound racist. What I'm going to say the first thing is at the end of the day, yeah, I am white skinned. But at the end of the day, I'm not white. I'm American. Okay? I'm American. I know a lot of people who are darker and lighter than me who consider themselves American.
Yeah.
This isn't about race. This is about our country's going through a certain thing.
Yep.
Crisis.
Sure is.
People are asking for a certain thing. I don't care who the fuck.
Got it or don't got it. You
No, I don't give a fuck who the fuck does it. Which group. Unfortunately, Brooklyn is set up in neighborhoods where it's groups of people. That's not our fault.
It's just the way it is.
It's the way it is. So you have certain neighborhoods that have certain
Absolutely.
things. So I'm not picking them out as a group. I wasn't the one who was stupid enough.
Oh, no. They were. I said it.
They were stupid.
The minute you asked me what it was, I said it. They just
Now-
happened to be the ones who got caught in hard body
on,
caught
stop.
because they were selling those masks for like 10 times what they were
This
worth.
is the reason why I'm telling
I understand
Hold on,
why
stop,
you
stop,
did it.
stop.
I understand, but
I'm giving you inside information.
on that same video, talk to me.
No, I'm trying to tell you something.
Tell me.
And you're cutting me off in a nice way.
That's what I do.
No, I do real estate. I live 5 minutes from where that happened. 10 minutes. I know people in that area. I've spoken to somebody today who knows what was going on there. I do real estate with him. He's not an aesthetic kid. He lives in the neighborhood, though. His whole family's from there.
So what is he saying?
What is he saying? Is these guys, number one, are pure scammers. I'm not going to make accusations online because it's illegal. What I'm going to say is that these guys are not the greatest people in the community.
Not tonight, Joey. Bobby wants the spotlight.
But these guys, straight up, bro, they were calling up medical offices. They were calling places. They had a system going on. They were going to make a lot of money from this shit. It's a scumbag move to the country. Boris, look what we do. How we protect, you know what I'm saying? This country, the Hasidic community, we protect them. Them, Israel, we do a lot for them, okay? We go out of the way. American people died in World War II, and American people died throughout the years protecting Israel and protecting the Jewish community. We basically took in a lot of Jewish people after World War II. We were great to the Jewish people. And I'm saying, it's not an assault to America, it's an assault to the Jewish community. With those acidic Jewish people...
Now
today,
you're talking.
No, I'm speaking
Now
straight
you're
up.
talking.
I'm speaking as an American, it's assaulting to both. But it's more insulting to the Hasidic community.
Because the Jewish community and the Hasidic community
Are
have been
not-
part of
are
New
great
York
people.
for the longest time.
They built New York.
But you know, they say one bad apple ruins the bunch. Well, not in this case. It's just a shitty situation that happened with those people and
Yeah,
with
what
that,
I'm saying-
within that community.
What I'm saying is, the
still-
Jewish community should be outraged.
They probably are.
Because it makes them look bad. That's all.
Exactly.
Because, you know... if
Same
you-
as if any other race did it. You know what I mean? It would have been the
looks
same kind.
bad.
The first people that got caught taking them things.
All I'm saying is that they're a very... How about this? They're a very popular community in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They're very
It's
well...
a very large, well-respected community.
well-respected community.
And when some shit like that goes down, I
Okay.
mean, like cases and cases of those
Yo,
fucking things, bro.
one thing I know-
Cases and cases.
One thing I know about the Hasidic community, they're the most peaceful. They're the most law-abiding citizen. They're the greatest people. I like them. I love them. I walk into their neighborhoods. They're nothing but nice to you. You know what I'm saying? They don't bother nobody. Everything's cool. But for those people to do that in that community, that makes them look really... That's gonna hurt
It makes
Borough
them look
Park.
really bad.
That hurts Borough Park. A lot
That
of people
hurts
are mad.
the entire community,
It does.
not
does.
just Borough Park. You know, like I said, it would be the same as if any other race did it. It would hurt that race and that community that race is a part of because we got our.
I believe it's a slap in the face to America also. Because
Well, yeah, secondarily, sure.
they didn't get those boxes from ordering them. They stole them somewhere. Those boxes were stolen from hospitals. There was people in the community who were involved in the medical field who knew where things were, and they were able to take out 10
You
boxes.
think?
That was a group effort. They had thousands of boxes in there, bro.
Not thousands. You know, it was,
Hundreds. I'm sorry, hundreds.
that-
Maybe I'm wrong. No, they had hundreds. They pulled out 100 on the video, bro. They had 100, 200 boxes.
All right.
One guy ain't taking that out.
that's a lot.
One guy ain't taking that out.
I
You
would
need
say
vans for that.
I would say it takes care of like 2 good hospitals for a few days.
Boris, how do you get the boxes there? Through trucks. This was a group effort. People were involved. People were making money. This
Yeah.
is big money, kid.
10 times the price. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
big money.
You spend $1,000. You spend $100,000 a box, making $1,000 a box. You got a couple hundred boxes. That's fucking $500,000. This is a big operation.
Yep.
This is worse than selling fucking drugs in Brooklyn. People dying, bro.
Right now, these are
Yeah.
guys that are getting on
People are dying.
the unfortunate wave right now. And
I like life in jail. People died under their account.
listen, they better hope they're not made an example of.
Boris, they robbed masks from hospitals, and people got infected, and people died. I like life in jail for every one of those people who had those masks. And
It's going a little too far.
no, it's not. It's not. They took those masks out of hospitals, or they scammed their way to get those masks. They took them away from the American people. They took them from themselves and said, "Hey, we're gonna wait for shit to get bad, and we're gonna sell them for 10 times the price."
Greed.
Greed. So you know what greed gets you? Life in prison. Tough shit, asshole. Why would you do that for? I don't care if one person died because of this act. If one person got infected and died 2 weeks later, if it was a doctor, a police officer, MTA worker, if one person died because they couldn't get a fucking mask, and these people will hold a couple of fucking
But those
thousand of
weren't
them,
like the crazy
fuck
masks.
them. Fuck them. Throw them in jail.
I
Life in jail.
understand your
Fuck
anger.
'em.
I understand.
I am
your
angry.
anger. Yeah, I understand.
And it embarrasses Brooklyn. It embarrasses Brooklyn. They're an embarrassment to Brooklyn. Those acidics are an embarrassment to Brooklyn.
Yeah, Chucky's saying, yo, now's not the time to be pulling that shit.
That's embarrassment to Brooklyn.
Yes?
Fuck that shit, man. Bullshit. Brooklyn's better than that. Brooklyn is better
It's
than
all right.
that.
Watch. You're going to see right now how much better Brooklyn is. Watch how we're going to take care of business.
Brooklyn is better than that. Brooklyn always came together on a crisis. Even floods, whatever. No one cared about what color they were, what religion. There was everyone helping.
Yes.
I know I went to stores like Arab stores, Muslim stores, that giving this shit away for free to people. They didn't care what you looked like. There was people helping everybody.
Yes.
There was a guy who was a barber. He was a black guy. Offered me fucking chicken and barbecue fucking rib. I swear to God. It was funny, but that's how it was. He used to offer to give me a haircut for free when Hurricane Sandy happened. I see them every day. I smoke pot with them. So a lot of people come together. With all races and religions. And what they did was just show that Brooklyn is fucking grimy in a way.
Well, not specifically Brooklyn. I mean,
People will even post saying, that's Brooklyn, that's Brooklyn. That's not Brooklyn.
No, it's not.
It's not Brooklyn.
It's not. I'm
It's a
Brooklyn.
shame.
You're Brooklyn. You know, Joey's saying it's all boiling down to greed and 5G towers.
Yeah, well, guess what?
too.
Let's take the greed and get him out of Brooklyn. You cannot live in Brooklyn anymore. Get him out of here.
Who?
Know where he has to live? We're going to dump him on an ISIS camp.
Who's this?
All the people that committed that crime.
Oh,
We'll give them their mask, too. You want your fucking mask? You want your 10,000 masks that you paid for? Or your 20,000 masks? We're going to give you the mask. We're going to drop you off in the Middle East somewhere, a bunch of ISIS people. And we're going to leave you there. Sell them to them. Yeah, try to sell it to them.
I understand your anger.
Very angry. People died, man. They didn't have masks.
People
proper
are
shit.
dying.
No, people died in Coney Island Hospital 10 minutes away. They have 30,000 of those things in a fucking house. Those scumbags. Are you fucking kidding me?
That mask might not be the thing that saves
Yeah, but
your
it might
life.
have would have, though. How about that?
Might have, would have. I
50-50.
understand. I understand.
So how about this? When they're on trial, it's a 50-50. Do we give them 25 years or life? It's a 50-50. 25 minimum.
I think you're going a little overboard.
No, I'm going the right way because
You're just angry.
No, you know why?
I understand your anger.
No, because the next time there's a fucking goddamn crisis in this country, people will know better to do that shit. And they'll actually share and save lives. Fuck that. Make an example right now in the first crisis so it doesn't happen on the second one.
Because it shows where our humanity is at. Nobody cares about anyone anymore.
All right. So that was my first question with Boris. My second question, it's the same topic, though.
I'm ready.
I kind of talked to... he gave your opinion, I gave mine, all right? That was cool, right?
Let's do it again.
All right. How many years in jail do they deserve? You talk first, brother. I want to hear your opinion. How many years in jail do they deserve to get for that? And how about, I'll give you two questions in one. This is very important. How many years do they get in jail? And if they're not born in America, if they're a citizen, but they got citizenship 2 years ago, if they're not a citizen, they go to jail and get deported back to Israel, whatever country they're from. And if they are from another country and they got citizenship within the past 10 years, still fucking deport them. because they didn't show active fucking Americanism right there. You know, there is an Americanism. There is time to have pride for your country. If you're gonna live here and do shit like that, so how many years in jail should they get, and what should be the deporting reasons? Like, you know, like why should we deport them? Give me your opinion on that.
All right, in this situation, if it was 100,000 masks that they were just caught with right now, that commodity
is huge.
Is huge and doesn't belong in not being used. So, in a war, this is almost like a wartime effort to, you know, they're not asking you, they're telling you basically, like, we need this right now. If you have it, help us. Okay, so I have 100,000 of these things. I would say if you catch me like that, I'm going to say after the trial, 5 to 10 years. Right?
All right.
And, yeah, depending on what kind of role you played, you know what I mean? And depending how many masks. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, the less amount, I can't, you know, all right, the guy had fucking 100 of these things. Okay, you could have 100 of these things.
I agree. That's
you understand what I'm saying? Now,
small time hustle.
Not even. I don't care if you sell them or not. That's personal use. You and your family. I can't stop. This is a fucking, you know. But, you tell me you got 300,000 of these things? You? Now? You?
People died.
And how much?
People are sick.
And how much? 10 times the price? What did you say to me just now?
I heard it was $60.
Regardless, like I'm saying, like, what did you just say to me now? Okay, no problem. No problem. Now I'm going to take them. You know. So, right now, I'm glad they found the stash. You know why? Because a lot of doctors and the people who are putting their lives on the line right now get an extra 300,000 fucking masks, the N95s or whatever, and they could save more people. Now, what you do with these motherfuckers, I suggest, again, 5 to 10. And now I don't care what creed you are, religion, it doesn't matter. These people who were, maybe there were different people in a Hasidic neighborhood. They were not, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. Whoever owned that house, 5 to 10.
Cool.
And what was the second part of that question? Oh, the deportation. Here's what I do about that. Check this out. You come to America, you do business, you get you immigrate. I'm an immigrant. I immigrated. You go through that whole process, and I know that whole process.
Law by citizen too.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't forget to add that. It's very important.
This is true. I love this country. So what I'm saying.
More important.
Hell
it's
yeah.
more important. What you just said right there. That's what makes you American. I love this country.
I am American.
I love my wife. I love my family. I love my dog. That's what makes you real.
Fair enough.
Loyal.
So
love is loyal.
So what I'm saying is, now you come here, you do business, you get educated, everything's cool. Now, you know what? You do a crime, you get treated like an American. 5 to 10 years. Here. That's all. We'll treat you as our own. So if you fuck up, you're getting the same thing. You don't worry about no extradition and whatever. No. You're going to do hard time here.
All right.
After that, it's your choice. Maybe halfway through it, your government will say, hey, maybe we should take him or whatever. Like he's requesting or whatever. That's case-by-case basis. We're going to treat you like an American because you come here and you try to do things with us. And then sometimes you do bad things and you're still American. We love you. Right this way.
This is my thing.
That's my answer.
All right, so I'm going to give you my answer.
Oh, real quick. Joey's talking about how about taking the masks away except 100, but make him walk every person, give each and every person a mask. Well, you know, and apologize to every person.
That's the fucking liberal pussy fucking way to do. Fuck that.
Brooklyn seems a lot like the Midwest. We help each other out here too. To be honest, bro, Tom, let me tell you something. Like, you know, New Yorkers, in general, loud motherfuckers, look like we fight each other, you know what I'm saying? We want to knock each other out. Yeah. And what happens is, when shit really goes down, it's a New Yorker that's going to come and be like, yo, you good? Or like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You have like 80% chance of somebody sticking up for you here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I try to amplify it. I'm just one of those. I want more of that. You know, to say that camaraderie type shit under less strenuous circumstance. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, when shit goes down, you know, like 9/11 went down, and not taking away from the horror of any of that, but the next day, New Yorkers were together.
Yeah.
Yo. You know what I'm saying? And this thing right here is now we're being attacked by something that's a war, but not a war. We can't see it. It's in the air. Sometimes you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Why not be together the same way and consider this the same kind of thing? You know?
Well, I want to answer that question still.
Go for it.
Number one, this is how I feel. I looked at the video. If there was even if there was 1,000 masks in each of those boxes, I still see there's at least fucking 100 boxes. So it had to be 100,000 masks. And I would assume if 100,000 masks were not supplied to any hospital in New York City or the United States, I feel that at least one person definitely got infected by the numbers. I believe there's a lot more. I believe a lot more got infected because they didn't have a mask.
Right.
Or they didn't have a clean mask. So I feel that definitely one person got infected and definitely one person died because of their actions. So I feel that I just changed my mind. Fuck deporting them. Deporting them and doing them a favor. I say, stop, listen to me a second. I don't care if there was one person involved, or 3 people, or 5, or
You
7
did it on
or 10.
this soil.
Oh, listen, I don't give a fuck. This is America. Something happened. You stole something from a hospital or some medical facilities. You got them in a legal type of way. You used, you know, and then what you did was you were investing a couple of $1,000s to make fucking millions, or maybe hundreds of thousands, whatever it was. Okay, I don't. They might have other spots over there. You don't know what they were actually really into. This is the first spot they caught.
Right.
You're gonna hear more, I'm sure. I always assume you would. So my attitude is, you get all these motherfuckers together, okay? You don't even have a fucking jury trial. We'll do it the real fucking way. No, we're gonna do it the real way.
We're going to do this shit Roman style.
Listen, seriously, you don't have a fucking trial. No, you take every one of these motherfuckers, right? Know what you do?
Mode.
You take every one of these motherfuckers and you give them all life in jail with no parole. And you put them in... No.
Harsh, bro.
No, it's not harsh.
It's harsh.
It's not fucking harsh.
That's
somebody...
harsh.
Listen, Boris, somebody fucking died.
Well,
Maybe 10 people. You don't know how many.
Yeah, but...
No, you don't know how many.
I
Somebody fucking
understand,
died,
but,
bro.
you know,
Somebody fucking died, bro.
Murderers
People
don't
died.
get this kind of time.
People got sick. You cost the country a lot of money. Let me tell you something, bro. Those fucking 100,000
I understand the severity.
Listen to me right now.
Yeah.
If there's 1,000 masks in each, how about this? If there's 100 masks in each of those boxes and 100,000 masks, right? And those 100,000 masks of people that could have wore for the past couple of days at Coney Island Hospital, there might be 5 less sick people, 1 less, 2 less, 3 less dead people. Are you fucking kidding me? These guys were gonna profit money off not giving people masks. They didn't, Boris, they didn't have those masks there because they were selling them. They were keeping them for the long run. They know that these masks will go up in value. You understand?
Of course.
More and more money. They were looking at it as a profitable business.
Of course.
So guess what? You took a gamble, motherfuckers, and you got caught. Give them all life in jail, and fuck yous. Done deal.
Well, everyone's allowed an opinion, and that's
my
Bob's.
fucking
That's
opinion.
Bob's opinion. Look,
They embarrassed Brooklyn. They embarrassed the Acidic community. They
This is how-
embarrassed America.
this is how mad they got
embarrassed
Brooklyn,
everybody.
'cause when Brooklyn
they
Bob's
embarrassed
talking to you like
everybody.
this.
They embarrassed America. They
Yeah.
embarrassed Brooklyn. They embarrassed New York City.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a city that comes together. They embarrassed the Acidic community. They embarrassed everybody in New York, United States, the world. They embarrassed the world. We're better than this.
this is how Brooklyn feels, for
These
real.
dumb
This is how Brooklyn
no,
feels.
These dumb These dumb motherfuckers held masks because they were hoping the longer they held them, the more they went up in value. I work with them. I know how they think. I'm not being racist. I know these people personally in that neighborhood. Okay? They think a certain way because they're from a certain neighborhood, from a certain place, in a certain state, in a certain country, in a certain part of the world. They think
You're
differently.
heated now.
I am heated. They think differently than Chinese and Indians and fucking Iraqis and Africans and fucking Canadians and Mexicans.
Let me read some comments
These
to this degree.
motherfuckers are scumbags. Put them in jail for life
Check it
and
out,
throw
check it
away the key. Because someone's grandmother died. Somebody's kid died.
but-
A fucking bus driver died.
Yeah.
A fucking EMT worker died. A person trying to help you died. A person trying to save lives died because they held those fucking masks. Put them in jail for life and tell them, and take that house away too. That fucking house, that house goes to the fucking people that died. Take it away. Burn it down. Put a memorial there for the people that died. How about that in Brooklyn? That would be a Brooklyn memorial in that house.
No, we
In my
need
fucking
we need
opinion.
real estate, bro. You can't have that.
I don't give a fuck. I put a giant cross there.
I understand your
A
anger.
giant Catholic cross.
I understand.
Saying, This is a memorial for all the people that died because these scumbags couldn't give us masks. Fuck them. Go to jail.
You're focusing
That's
in a
it.
little too hard.
And the food
this
won't
kind
be
of
kosher,
shit.
too.
This kind of shit
No
happens.
kosher food.
This shit happens every day.
No, it doesn't, bro. I'm pissed off about it. That's my answer.
I see.
Now, the third question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think China gave it to ship purposely?
Cool.
Nice. We really go fucking off. You got to answer, Boris. After this, we're going for a cigarette break. After this question.
All right.
Answer.
Ask it again.
Very simple. You think China did this shit purposely? And I'll tell you my opinion, and you tell me your opinion.
My opinion on that is China probably didn't do this on purpose. This virus is too good. What I think happened was an unfortunate sequence of events, whether it was from consumption of food or transference of some other sort. I don't know.
I agree.
Wait, let me finish.
I'm just agreeing with you.
I got you. I think that it worked its way into the population, and then by then it was a little bit too late. And I think it was a random act, and I don't think nobody meant to do it. No, I don't think it was made in a lab. We have illusions of grandeur, but don't understand that Mother Nature will crush that grandeur quick, because it'll do stuff simple, easy, basic like this. That's going to make an effect like it's having. I mean, really global event type shit. We're in it. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of them under control. You know, the Ebola, the SARS. We didn't learn our lessons, though. And now when shit got real, it's, to a New Yorker, for instance, it's the same way as going, you know, we didn't really give a shit about our airspace in 2000. You know, 2000 fucking, you know, fucking on 9/11 and shit. 2001.
That was a surprise attack, like Pearl Harbor.
Well, listen, same thing this did.
That's how I look at it.
But exactly, but
They caught us sleeping.
but,
They were
but this
smarter. That's it.
but this thing
Don't
is
do
the
it.
same thing. You understand? But this is Mother Nature. You didn't take this shit seriously? A word? Wait a week. A word? Wait another week. Watch. And then as it spread, we didn't think, we had that feeling of, this isn't happening to us. No, I could still travel. And people are carriers. And you bring it over. And it essentially, you don't realize what you're doing because of the ego and the id. No, not me. I'm good. No, not me. I you know, it's not. But that's what happens. And that's the way it spread. And right now, we need to really focus in, first of all, on vaccines. The whole fucking world better be. I don't care if it's in the light, in the shadows. Everybody needs to be sharing their science to make this shit happen. Usually, you know, I'm hoping on the human race to fucking go, okay, you know, we got to put our shit aside for a day. Let's live. So then we can talk our shit out afterwards. That's my hope. Obviously, like some things I'm seeing that are not good, but there's only, all right, you're going to limit my time?
No, I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
You're going to limit my time.
No, I thought you were done.
No, I'm not.
They said that was my hope.
Not yet.
And they stopped.
Not yet. So, I do not think that it was artificially created. I think it was released by accident, by ignorance, and until it got serious enough to where people understood that it's unavoidable, we react. I think that's sad. You know, but we're supposed to learn from our mistakes. So hopefully we'll take the silver lining out of all of this, that we, you know, there's going to be a majority of us that are going to make it. And unfortunately, some people are going to lose their lives. And that's not a joke, not some shit to take lightly, but we're already in it. So, you know, our prayers are with them families that are going through the shit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple of them. And yeah, we got to be together right now. I'm going to preach unity. God mode.
God mode.
preaches unity, you know what I'm saying, and
I'm preaching the complete
like a
opposite.
bunch. There's, you know what I'm saying. So it's like we should be taking care of each other, and slowly but surely it's happening, because we are too well of an educated society now, and we are all Americans. Like I said, you should go to prison like us. You should live you should live together like us as well, like that. Go for it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I opened up a can of. Well, hold on. Before let me read the comments real fast, and then you can go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Get ready, guys. To make a podcast famous for tonight. We're going to talk cost
God.
tonight. I'm going to send this podcast actually to Fox News.
All right. So Tom's saying China wanted to stop the I'm sorry because if I didn't see him before, but I'm going to read him now because I know it was pertaining to what we were saying at the second.
Give me my 5 minutes. So I'm going to go off.
Oh, you can have more than that.
Off.
China wanted to stop the protests. Joe's saying, rumor has it that the virus was muted by biochemical. They took and mixed it with flu, SARS, Ebola. We'd be all dead if all that shit is mixed in there, Joey. China tried to cover it up. They killed their own people, whistleblowers. Yeah, but we do that too. It's called the CIA. It's propaganda from the big leaders. Yes, that I could agree with. The CDC knew about it. Of course they knew about it. They fucking tried to warn us. We just ignored it. Remember, this is a problem we're having because of our ignorance. It was mutated. Fuck yeah. By now, I think it's mutated. I agree with that because it mutated out of bats and now it's in humans. So it's like it mutated. Hopefully it doesn't mutate again. It's been around since the late 60s. Possibly, but in animals mostly from what I've heard. And being tested since the 70s. I don't know. I know it was used on horses and bovines that were out in the cold too long.
Well,
so all right, having said that, Bob, you have the floor.
Honestly, yeah, all that stuff is just like, we could stay for hours about that. This is my deal about how this thing started.
5 minutes and we're done, Scott.
All right, very, very simple.
Get him.
This thing was around in the past. They know what it is. China had it in the biological labs. Wuhan is where their fucking biological labs are. All right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever, chemical, whatever the fuck they have. I think it's more biological over there.
Okay.
All right? China can easily put it into the food. Put the food into the market. Get the people sick. They get people sick day one. This is a Chinese weapon. And I'm going to explain to you why. The best way to hit New York City...
You just want it to be James Bond. Go ahead.
Talk to me. Why hit New York City with a nuke? Why? It makes no sense.
Because it's against the Geneva Convention.
No, it just wouldn't make no sense. Why
Chemical weapons are against the Geneva Convention, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Why go to war with the United States when you can make them all sick and bring them to their knees?
It's
a good strategy.
Yeah, it's a good strategy,
now,
but
listen,
it's also against everything that we stand for as nations. So they'd really have to step out of line and say, you know what, we're doing this.
The way they're doing it is they're using our own media against us to say they didn't do it. I mean, I actually heard somebody next door to me tell me, "Oh, China, this didn't come from China. It came from the American troops." I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? I think America would do this to themselves and knock their own stock market out. Are you fucking joking me? I mean,
unless there was an end game to it. There was an end game.
Are people that fucking dumb?
No, are people that greedy?
Now,
and my answer is yes.
With that, this is what happened. China gave it to their people sometime around October, November in Wuhan. They put it in the food. People got it. Those people traveled to Europe, Italy, London, Paris, wherever the fuck they traveled, right? Spain, right?
Right.
Madrid. Everyone knows that those cities come to New York first on the East Coast. See, the thing is, they got the West Coast, right? Because they have it from their own cities. But their main goal was to get it into Europe. Because to get into Europe, you get it to the East Coast. They want New York City, Washington, D.C., Boston. They want Philadelphia. They want Miami. They want these places sick. Because guess what? What's the first thing you do when you go to...
Who's there again?
China.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when you go to war with somebody? Where do you invade?
What do you think their reason is for going to war with us?
Listen to me. I'll tell you this right now, bro.
What do you think their reason is to try to go to war with us right now?
Right now?
Right now.
Because they want to be number one.
They already are number one. Next question.
No, not militarily.
What?
They're not. The last country to be close. How about this? You know, World War II, Germany was the most dominant military in the world, and they wanted to take out everybody. They weren't the most dominant. They were building up to be the most dominant. And when it got to that point where they were close, they started wars everywhere. This is China's first act of war. They're going to start with the United States, but they got the whole world sick. They're fine right now. They're chilling. Their factories are open right now. Their markets are back open again. They're chilling right now. China wanted... This is their first act of war against germ warfare. They wrote books on this shit in China, bro. They talked about it. Get the country sick. We have all the medical supplies. This is common sense. This is an act of war. What I would do, very nicely, is solve the problem in the country. And I would tell China, this is the fucking deal. You pull that shit again, I will drop a fucking biological, chemical, and a fucking nuclear weapon right in all your major fucking cities. This is a serious thing.
And do what? Destroy the world?
No, destroy China.
But that would destroy the world in turn.
Nah, everybody will step back. They just killed they're going to kill 1 million people in the
You'll
world.
destabilize the whole thing.
Hey, Boris.
What?
When Hitler killed 7 million people, the world went against him.
You can't compare it to that.
It's coming to that. It's coming to that.
No, it's not.
Right now, it might kill 1 million people in the world, they said. Might kill 1 million in the world. What if it kills 3 or 4 million?
Bro, how can you...
That's the Holocaust,
you
brother.
You can't prove that this shit came from them.
This is the deal. China caused the problem?
No.
China pays.
Accidentally.
I don't believe so.
I do.
The economy was hurting. They want to step up, number one. Get the world sick.
Bro. We owe them so much money. Why would you want to hurt our economy?
We don't owe them shit anymore. Don't pay them shit. Fuck
we
them.
owe them so much money.
I ain't paying them.
Why would you
Fuck
want
that. We just paid them back.
You don't have a choice in the matter. Now
If I was the president, I would.
The reality is...
Go to war. I ain't paying you. Let's go to war.
Nope.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why? Why would I do it?
Countless human lives lost for what? For your fucking ego? Because you couldn't talk?
No.
Yes.
They're coming after us one way or the other. Get it over with now.
What do you mean, who's coming after us? They're fine over there.
Yeah?
They're doing business with us.
Give it time. They're building their military up. They're going to flex their muscle.
Let's look at it fucking 200 years back. They didn't come here trying to fuck
Boris,
with us.
there's an old saying in Brooklyn, Boris. When you have 2 big-time drug dealers in the neighborhood, eventually they're going to bump heads. We're going to bump heads with them one day.
And then what?
What?
What usually happens between that?
Somebody gets killed.
Think?
Yeah, most of the time in Brooklyn it did, back in the day. Now it's a little different, you know, but back in the day, I'm talking there was 5 big drug dealers, and all 4 of them got bumped, you know? And 1 lived. So China's in the world with a couple of big superpowers, England, Russia, Canada, France. And right now we have them in check. These motherfuckers get really fucking advanced. They're in the country. They come close to United States technology. They want us out, bro, of the economic. They want us out, but they're competing with us money-wise. When 2 drug dealers compete money-wise, they want one of each other's out. Right now, America and...
Do you think it drives the prices up for the both of them a little bit?
No, right now, America and China are like 2 drug dealers. America's a little bit bigger than him, but China's coming up very slow. It's still 20 years behind us, but 20 years can catch up in 10 years. So they're coming up right now. And right now, we have to be careful of them, because if they had the opportunity to wipe us out, bro, they're telling us right now, they're not giving us shit, bro. They're holding our fucking medicine back,
do you
bro.
really think that they would want to kill that many people to prove a point? My question.
Yeah.
I don't. I think
the world sick.
I think we're too civilized for that. As a species, that kind of shit needs to be done and done with. So I'm thinking there's enough intelligent people that exist in there that'll go, nah, we're not about that shit.
Here's a question: why do you think in World War One they used chemical weapons?
He's thinking too far back, because they were experimenting with chemical weapons.
Not only
they were experimenting with chemical weapons, and then they found out that they're absolutely atrocious. That's why the Geneva Convention was written up, and part of it was not to use biological weapons on each other. That's the problem. So whenever you're talking about doing shit like that, you think if they did it on purpose, what I told you, they have to seriously be considering the repercussions of doing some shit.
Can I say this now?
And I don't think that's cost effective because of how much money we owe them. Why would you want to cripple or go to war with the person that owes you money? Okay. Why would you do that? I would sit there and collect my check.
Okay.
That's it. It's capitalistic.
Can I answer that?
It's capitalistic.
Can I answer that?
I want to read some comments. We've been ignoring everybody going into this.
Well, they want to hear what I have to say, though, no?
Yeah, but so just hold that thought for a second. what's going to happen is going to turn to big pharma. If you check things out, Obama let the people scientists send samples to laboratories for biohazard labs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's a cover-up between all the major leaders, countries, and also population control. Have you seen what happens when the atomic bombs are dropped to Japan and the nuclear Exios that have explosions probably that happened in Russia. Explosions.
Let's see when China takes over the economy in the world and we have no money over here, we're broke. Let's see what happens. People are talking about how it'd be nice to the Chinese.
We're a warlike people. Don't forget.
Let me tell you something. Everybody is in the world. This is
See, when we do Johnny's Garage, we're gonna start building these. You know what I'm saying? Like with nice handles and nickel plated. These are awesome. I'm gonna start building those live on the air.
I think we start flexing our muscle.
Eventually, if we have to, we will.
Boris, we want to be number one, kid.
We are number one.
So
the reality is how far we will.
And let's leave it at that with number one. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk more about this.
He's ready for his cigarette.
I'm just now. I've been about an hour and a half.
50 minutes.
All right, so
we're good. We're right on schedule.
Come back.
Yeah.
I got a pee too, you know. I do. I had three of these fucking things.
Yo, we gonna take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back because Bobby's got to smoke a cigarette.
Yo, Truly, man, they're good, bro. What is this, White Claw or Hard?
Truly, don't insult this. Our unofficial sponsor, White Claw, as usual.
White Claw Hard Seltzer.
Yeah, man.
Put the acidics in jail for life who sold those masks and bombed China for giving us this fucking disease. This is serious.
He's
bro.
very angry.
I'm very angry.
He's very angry.
Because New York's getting affected the most in the fucking world. That's why. I'm from here. I love New York. And we're getting
very
affected.
angry. Very angry. But
if you take out New York, you take out the world, bro.
Nobody's taking out New York.
Nope. We're going to kill the world, bro. We're Rome. Fuck that. Sorry, Italians. We're Rome now. We're the English Empire.
All fucking day.
China ain't taking us, bro. That's it.
All fucking day.
China can't take us out for breakfast, kid.
I'm with
Never
that.
lunch or dinner.
I'm with that. Yo, we'll be right back.
That was a good session. see.
My dad's a fucking G, but like besides the point, that's what's happening.
I agree.
So it's like, you know, and she got it, but she got the worker, but she got a mild case of it. Think about it. I said people work for my mother. You understand?
Yeah.
So like, thank God, enough days I'm thinking has passed since she's seen me, so it doesn't, you know.
I let you talk a lot tonight, so I didn't bother you. I trust you.
Well, that's not supposed to be. I don't know what clicked in your head, but it's working.
I sat there and questioned.
Right. good name.
Make best of it.
No, make it better.
Someone drugs out of there? Yeah. Someone drugs out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
I know exactly what you're saying.
I need one more burger. Oh, you have different kinds? That's why I'm tasting different kinds. I'm wondering why. These are actually good to drink. Just drink these all the time. How much the case? Boris?
It's like $18
For 24 of them?
for this box.
Oh, let's buy fucking 2 of them next time.
I'm with it. Yo. Hi. Oh shit, we got Mr. Myers playing. Yeah, Mr. Myers. Yo, we're back. I swear eventually I'm gonna do a beat show. I actually got a bunch of new sounds and I just upgraded to whatchamacallit, Complete 12 by Native Instruments. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff to unpack. Thank you for the follow, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? C. Price, 1975. I'm with that. And I'm going to do a lot more stuff because now we got Massive X to mess with. We got the Queensbridge Story Kit, which I'm going to do some crazy shit with. But what I love about my podcast is it mutates to whoever's on it. And tonight we're on with Brooklyn Bob. I just figured I'd get that out there real fast. And don't forget, get a lease, get an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? GodMode Studios, BeatStars.com. You know what I mean?
I got one for you. I got a
Talk
question.
to me. Talk to me.
Who's who's the hottest celebrity you like? Girl wise.
Hottest?
I'll tell you mine.
Hottest. Okay. Whoa, that's a tall order. Right now, it's got to be like today?
Yeah, the hottest one.
I'm trying to think of movies now. Fuck. Damn, there's many. You know what? The girl from Game of Thrones. The girl with the white hair.
She's hot.
Like, not the hottest, but like just the one that comes to my mind. Like, what do I think of when they had her all made up as that fucking queen of crazy shit? Yeah.
All right, so I would say I was gonna ask you another. I'll ask you one more question because I want to do 2 things.
Okay.
How about the older girls? Like maybe how about like 45 or above, like older women. How about 50 or above? Who's hot that you would hook up with?
J-Lo.
Okay, great one. So my first one, young wise, Ariana Grande.
All fucking day.
I think she's fucking hot.
She's beautiful.
She's sexy. She's
Yes,
hot.
yes.
And she seems like a cool person.
That I can't tell you, but she's hot.
I like to have her on a podcast.
Boo!
She's from Brooklyn.
All fucking day, bro.
She's from Brooklyn. She lives in
Oh.
Florida, but I think her family's from Brooklyn. Second person, older. I would pick Jane Seymour
Who is that?
from Playboy. Jane Seymour. She was in.
I
She was in the movie Wedding Crashes.
don't remember that.
Want me to show you a picture of her real fast and see what your reaction is?
Yes, please.
All right, cool. She's probably like 50 something or 60 now, but
Yeah,
she's
show
still,
me a picture of her right now.
she was the oldest person in Playboy.
Regardless, show me a picture of her right now. Like a full body pic. Just request and shit. GodMode Podcast, baby. 166. We're in there. Talk to us. I'm going to read some comments because people have been writing
Hold on a
stuff.
second.
Yeah, well, you're doing all that.
Let's see.
Let's see now. Okay, what we got here? Chucky. Play that funky music. I'm with that. I will play that funky music.
There's a lot of pictures here, though. But I would say...
what do you think about people who are leaving the city and possibly spreading the flu?
Hey, Boris.
Yo. Yeah, all fucking day. All fucking day.
That's what I'm saying. If I had my opportunity to be with 2 different girls,
Yeah.
my choice, those 2. They're hot.
Yo, this kid is hot. kid is hot. We're gonna do something with that. But not right
Yeah,
now.
definitely Jane Seymour, 100%.
Yo, she's hot. She's fucking hot. All fucking day.
What happened?
All day. All fucking day.
Fucking,
By the way, someday this episode is gonna happen. We're gonna get Devanand Gopal in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk cars that night. You know what I'm saying? That one. Yo,
let's talk hot celebrities. How about that? Fuck cars.
we're already talking hot celebrities.
No, we
and
talked
with
about
hot
it once.
celebrities, hot cars come with it.
Halle Berry.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Good
Who's that
actress,
chick
too.
from The Notebook? She's fucking cute, too. She's hot. I forget how fucking is. Rachel Hill, McGowan or something like that? She's hot.
No idea.
Jennifer Aniston.
Hot. Beautiful. Even today, yay.
I heard Beyonce. She wears like a wig or something. Like she's like bald and shit. She looks ugly when she has a wig on.
Bouncy? I don't know
I think
about.
she's hot,
I
though.
don't know much about Bouncy, but when I see her, she's beautiful.
Christina Aguilera. Ooh,
Contemporary type of beautiful.
boy. No, she's fucking hot.
That's a good thing. Contemporary. I mean, it means like
I know the hottest girl on the planet right now.
Who's
I
that?
think she still is, or
that?
she was.
who's that?
What the fuck's her name? She was in that movie Lucy. Johansson. What's her name again? Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. I don't remember what she looks
She's
like.
fucking unbelievable.
She's probably gorgeous, but
She's
but
hot.
like with a name like that,
Oh, Scarlett fits her 100%. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's hot.
she's preposterously.
Then
hot.
you have those fucking Italian, like you have those European.
How about Megan Fox?
I heard she has crazy hands though. They made fun of her hands. They said she has like
Yeah,
man
but what
hands.
does she look like? I don't give a
She's
fuck
hot.
about her hands.
Yeah, but she has like man hands. She opened ketchup bottles in Seinfeld. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
like let's say it's just not her hands.
You ever see Seinfeld? The ketchup.
Yo, name more.
All right, cool. I would say, holy shit. Who's that chick? She was hot back in the day on Wayne's World. The little Japanese chick from Wayne's World. She was hot.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
liked her. That was an 90s chick, right?
I don't know.
She was fucking hot.
Most likely.
I'm trying to think of someone else right now.
Pull the
Yeah.
handbrake, son. Step out of the vehicle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of someone
Put your
else right
keys on the roof.
now. I'm not big into the celebrities right now.
Yeah,
but,
Joe, we touched on Jennifer Aniston and Jennifer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I would like to touch
We're
on
way
you.
past that one.
I'd like to touch on
How
you.
about that girl Cardi B? She's hot.
She is, absolutely.
I like her personality. She doesn't give a fuck.
That's a whole different animal.
She's good.
Like, thank God I don't have to hear that for more than 5 seconds for when it comes up on the tweet.
Yeah, she's fucking
Tweed.
nuts.
The feed. Tweed.
How about let's see, I'm trying to think over here. There's just so many. Who's that girl from the Twilight Zone? The Twilight or something like that? The vampire shit? Kristen Stewart? What's her name?
Lopez all day. Lopez looks beautiful, Joe.
Who's that girl? Kristen Stewart? What's her name? From the
From
Twilight or something like that. From those vampire
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Vampire
I
Diaries?
know you're talking
She's
about.
fucking hot too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like her. She's good. My favorite back in the day. Oh man, what was her name? Oh shit. Not Ashante. She was hot.
Ashante's
She was fucking hot.
hot.
She was beautiful, man.
She probably is still hot. Ashanti? Shit.
Oh, of course she is. Of course she is. She's still hot. There's a lot of people. I see a lot of girls in the '90s. They were hot.
Cardi B is hot, but dude is all hell.
What?
Dumb is all. Okay, Cardi B is hot, but dumb is all hell.
Yeah, but we're not talking about intelligence. Talking about how they look.
True. Pamela Anderson. That's old school.
Yeah, Kathy Island. Fuck.
Mm.
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford, yo. In her prime, Cindy.
How about
Oh my
Julia
God.
Roberts in her prime?
Absolutely.
Pretty Woman.
All fucking
Jesus
day.
Christ.
All fucking day.
I call that movie fucking 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 30 seconds I would last with her in that
You
movie.
should call that movie Done Deal. But,
Yeah. That's it. 15 seconds, I'm done.
Mariah Carey.
Oh,
son.
yeah, but she got fat now, though. She
Nah,
didn't keep it.
yo, Mariah is on fire all fucking day. Today, right now.
Also, how about that girl from that fucking band? What's her name? Shit. That blonde-headed chick. What the fuck does she say again? No Doubt, something like that. What's the name of that?
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, she's fucking.
She's
hot.
always been beautiful in a punky kind of way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
always hot.
no question about it.
Yeah, I liked her. She was good.
Gwen transcended genres. That was pretty good.
Who else we got over here?
She's pretty good with hers. Shout out to Gwen V on the show.
How about the biggest asshole celebrity you can't stand? How about that? That's
Donald
a good
Trump?
Did you say Donald Trump? All
No,
right.
no.
That's cool. I'm gonna say the celebrity I can't fucking stand. You know who I can't stand? Rachel Maddow from MSNBC. She's fucking annoying. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, next
She's
person.
annoying.
Next person.
Who else? We have
Hot people.
Let me see.
Lizzie Hale.
I actually know who I'm starting to really fucking dislike, man. Alex Baldwin. He's a fucking asshole. He's annoying.
The
too.
actress from Pulp Fiction.
He's a horrible actor.
Oh my God.
John Travolta.
Uma Thurman, son.
Oh, she's hot. She's pretty. I
Uma
like her.
Thurman. Thank you, Joey. Well done.
I got one that beats everybody. It's over right now. Jessica Alba. Done. deal.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four to every movie she was in. She was fucking hot.
Listen, her in any movie. Yeah, Jessica's got it.
She's got it.
She's
number
got
one
it.
spot.
She's got it. She's beautiful.
She beat everybody for a couple of years. She was top of the line. No, top of the line.
She still is.
I mean, people get older. They have babies. How about
Doesn't
Marissa
matter.
Tomei? She was hot
I've
back
heard
in the day.
that name. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
my cousin Vinny.
I don't remember.
My cousin Vinny.
I don't remember.
Oh, she was
I
hot.
do remember. Yeah.
She's from Midwood.
Word?
Yeah, she's from over here. Midwood, somewhere. She's from over here.
Wow.
100%. How about Aaliyah, the singer, the rapper? Unbelievable. Beautiful. She was beautiful.
Talented.
She was beautiful.
She was beautiful and
Oh,
talented.
she would have been one of the best ever. She would have been a Whitney Houston. She would have beat everybody. She had a voice that nobody knew about.
Oh, I got you right now. Ready?
Oh,
Ready for this? Alicia Keys.
beautiful. One of the best. I think probably the best ever. No one seems like her.
No one plays like her. She plays too.
No.
I have Alicia's keys. Hold on real quick. Where my instruments at? One of my go-to Alicia's keys right now for piano. It's piano sampled from like her stock. Like
Let me hear it.
Got you. They're just notes, but I'll let you hear Alicia's keys. I use it in like anywhere that I ever need big, like nice pianos.
Yeah.
So I got you. Got you right now, son. I'm gonna put this shit in chord mode. So alright. This is the pianos that were sampled by her. Like her sound, the sound.
Oh, she's amazing. Listen, Keys. I have the utmost respect for her.
But this is exclusively her, like one of her pianos. There's a whole kit from Alicia's Keys, which is dope, by the way. Native Instruments expansion. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Boom. Alicia's Keys.
How about this? Best gangster movie.
I started out with Goodfellas and tied with New Jack City. So it was Goodfellas and New Jack City. And
I like the New Jack City pick. That was really good. That told about how New York City was back in the day. But Goodfellas, I think, is number one. That shit.
Yes.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Goodfellas and right now The Irishman.
I mean,
People asleep.
Casino,
People.
I would say I would put Casino and Irishman in the same category.
People
Similar
are
movies.
sleeping on The Irishman.
The Irishman was a little drawn out. Goodfellas.
Just because, and that's why people are sleeping on it.
See, Goodfellas is a guaranteed true story. That's why. It's true 100%. They already have proven facts. The Irishman was based on Hoffa, so there's a lot of conspiracy, different theories. So Goodfellas will always win because that's 100% fact. Understand? That was fact.
Scarface.
Scarface was great, but it wasn't 100% fact on a fictional character. I'm saying fictional, about real characters. Like That was a phenomenal movie. Goodfellas. It was about real people.
Yes.
It was real shit.
Yes.
You know?
Lufthansa
So that's why I
heist.
think
The Lufthansa heist.
Casino was good because it was about real
I
people.
loved Casino. So all right. Goodfellas or Casino?
100%. Best movies ever.
Which one?
Goodfellas or Casino?
Yeah. My opinion.
I would take Goodfellas.
Casino.
No, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is darker.
Goodfellas is more realistic because it shows low-level guys doing low-level shit. Casino, they made them too rich and too powerful.
Well, yeah.
No, Goodfellas is good because it showed guys who were doing coke, who were doing real lives. They were Brooklyn guys, Queens guys. These guys live real lives.
I'm with it.
The Casino was all about the bosses. Goodfellas is about the real part of the mafia, the lower guys. The guys did the work.
Okay.
The bosses didn't do shit. The bosses sat down because they were given a job.
Chucky agrees with you. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is good because the low-level stuff that was going on, that's the stuff we're interested in. They were showing you how the connections were being made. Because when someone made a connection with someone on a low level, they brought them up.
Yeah.
They would say, I met this guy,
Come up.
he has this, and that, or he's running this spot, he wants to join us.
That's a come up.
Exactly. So, and also, when they were killing people, the bosses weren't killing people, the bosses weren't doing the deals, and the bosses weren't collecting, doing the exchanges. They weren't even talking to nobody. The bosses are talking to one person, he's talking to two, he's talking to four, he's talking to eight. Before you know, it's all crews. So, it was nice to see what the crews actually did. The real work.
What about Blow?
Blow was a true story, fantastic movie.
Agreed.
Blow is a drug movie. Goodfellas is a mafia movie.
Yes.
So in both categories, they both have the same. They're both equal to me.
They hold their weight.
They both are the best movies ever, drug wise. Are there other better drug movies about that? The French Connection from the 1970s and 80s. The French Connection, great movie, but it was a long time ago.
Correct.
So there's certain
times have changed.
but they're true stories.
Yes.
When they actually had a shootout in downtown Brooklyn, and a couple of guys got away and never seen them ever again.
Uh-huh.
And nobody knows if they're dead or they're alive. So I would say Goodfellas is great because it showed you what really went on with the mafia. Hey Boris, pass me one too. But they showed you the low-level killings. How people were killed and how people were set up and how things happened by accident, They showed you the Brooklyn life, the Queens life, the New York City life.
Yes. Back in the day.
See, the bosses are sitting in a nice big house with their wife and their kids, eating good food, getting fucking $1 million every month in their pocket. Cash. The guys who are doing the work, that's the mafia.
They were out on the streets getting to work and getting it done.
Those are the guys who were the heart, the backbone of the mafia. So they had to actually do the work. The guys selling the dime bags in the 20s on the corner are the mafia guys. The guys selling the small pieces, those are the guys who are asked to kill people. See, you don't go to one of your top guys and say, hey, listen, I would have gone to my friend Boris and say, hey, listen, you want to kill somebody for me? I'll give you fucking 50 grand. You go to the crackhead. Say, hey, can you kill this guy for me? I'll give you fucking 10 grand. And the guy doesn't come to your house and says, where's my money? Oh, I have it for you. Take a ride. Before you know it, he's not around anymore. That's how the mafia works. The rich guys took advantage of the really, really poor guys. They used the middle guys to do the dirty work. So the middle guys were the ones doing the real work. So when you watch a movie about them...
Those are the ones you want to see.
If you watch a movie about them, about the guy who was doing a fucking 8 ball of coke and he was shooting somebody in the back of the head, that's pretty fucking cool. I don't want to see a rich guy who just left his hot tub and had a fucking lobster and he shot somebody because 4 guys broke him.
You can't relate to something like that.
No, I want to see the people that pulled up in a car and saw this guy sitting down having a fucking sandwich on his corner on a fucking cafe, and they walk in, they fucking put 45 bullets into him, and they walk out. It was a true story. That's more realistic because the guy who did it was getting paid $2,000.
I mean...
Or he was told to do it, which is even better. He was told to do it. Or I will kill you next. That was even better.
True.
Some of these guys weren't even getting paid for doing their hits.
This is Bobby's hitting that shit on point.
It makes sense, though. Who wants to watch a movie about the bosses? Casino was about the bosses. Goodfellas? Nah, Goodfellas is the shit, bro. It showed you the guy who was doing the 8 ball.
What did you like about the movie?
What?
What did you like about it?
How they all hanging out in the bar, minding their business in their friend's bar, and some Italian guy came in, some big time fucking guys got out of jail, and he fucking ran his fucking mouth. And the wrong fucking Irish guy said, hey, you know what? Fuck this guy. And
How about the Iceman, Chuck Liddell?
fucking
Chuck
phenomenal
Liddell.
story.
Chuck Liddell.
No, that's not his name.
Richard Kuklinski.
Yep, Richard Kuklinski, the Iceman. They put people in the ice, but the best of the Goodfellas, when they fucking beat the guy in the fucking bar and they killed him in the bar and they buried his ass. That's the best part of the movie because they said it don't matter who the fuck you are. You walk into the wrong bar in Brooklyn and run your mouth. They don't care who you are, how much money you have, who you know. They'll fucking kill you. They'll bury you upstate, and they'll take their chances. And that's Brooklyn, because Brooklyn people take their chances. And I love Brooklyn.
Bro, that was way back, bro.
No, the thing is, still to this day, a person from Brooklyn will kill somebody and take his chance in being killed or being disrespected.
Agreed.
And I respect that, because
Agreed.
Brooklyn has that.
Agreed. That is that mentality. There is
Those
that
people
mentality there.
They killed his ass and they buried him and said, "Hey, listen, it is what it is. Let's see what happens after." They were ready for the next move. That's what show you how New York City was, bro. We were tough. We're ready for the next move. They're ready to go to war.
Quick, The Godfather.
Godfather was phenomenal, but it was based on fictional people. But it told you the story of the mafia.
Any particular one of the Godfathers you like best?
There was some people I liked all of them. They were great, except the last one because they kind of killed it. But the first two were phenomenal. But the problem was that it was all fictional characters. But they say some characters were based on true stories, like they just didn't use their names and stuff. But it did tell you how this thing really ran. At the very beginning, they weren't about doing they weren't about drugs. They weren't about killing.
Right. They actually didn't like him.
See, the killing parts were kind of exaggerated. They really didn't kill people that much.
Movie magic. You're not going to sell movies if you're not going to do it exaggerated.
The thing was, killings. There was wars in Chicago and New York. From what I don't know about this. I've learned about it on watching on TV and reading about it. But the wars happened because that was a time of America where people were just trying to get to the top. Everybody was fighting. Even politicians were killing each other. I mean, it was fucking ridiculous. There was countries killing each other. The whole world was going nuts. But the mafia just was smart to hop in at the right time and just get some ground. Now, as time went on, there wasn't many killing. It was mostly business. The only people they killed were ones that were going to rat people out. Understand? They didn't just kill somebody for territory. It's all bullshit. If they wanted territory, they just moved in and took it. If someone shot one of theirs, they shot one of theirs. That's happened a lot, don't get me wrong. But the people that really got killed were the people that were, like, about to rat or they found out something bad about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was some shit going on. Or they were scamming money and shit. They killed their own kind. So, actually, they didn't hurt America. They actually helped build... They built Vegas. They built Miami. They have basically built New York. They built Los Angeles.
Yes.
I mean, Hollywood has mafia. New York has mafia. Miami has mafia. Cuba. Then you have Chicago who has mafia. You have Las Vegas who have mafia. You even have Dallas, Texas who have mafia. You have Cleveland. The movie with the Irish mafia in Cleveland. Boston. I mean, all these cities that are built up, they all have mafias. You know why? Because they took control of the city. They created something called... They got involved in the unions. They gave rights, but they watched out for their own people. That's what made it strong. It's called unity.
What about John Gotti?
John Gotti killed a lot of people. And
Who was John Gotti?
John Gotti was a sick thug who got control by being fucking... He was smart. He was street smart. They weren't ready for him. They weren't ready for him. Everybody...
So who was John Gotti? Tell me.
John Gotti was the first modern mobster. How about that? The first modern mobster. When I say modern, all the mobsters...
What do you mean by modern?
All the mobsters before him were like the Godfather. They were all respectful. They were all chill. They were all about let's talk.
Cecilia.
Exactly. John Gotti came in. He said, "I'm not about respect. I'll fucking shoot you in the head. I'll beat the fuck out of you on the street corner." John Gotti was like, how about this? John Gotti was a corner mafia, street corner mafia. He wasn't a restaurant.
The low-level guys coming up.
What I'm saying is, John Gotti. How about this? John Gotti, when he was the boss, what did he have? He had a social club.
He goes, "Yo, you're forgetting about the Russian mob."
I'm not going to change subject that fast. I'm going to stay on John Gotti for right now. John Gotti had something called a...
That was my fault. I said it too early. Go.
Listen, John Gotti had a social club. He didn't have a bar like the Irish. He had a social club.
I remember a lot of them guys at social clubs. It was great.
No. He had the first social club. He didn't have...
What is a social club?
Meaning,
just so we understand.
How about this?
What is a social club?
I'm going to explain to you. I'm getting to my
point. Talk to me. What is a social club?
I'm going to tell you. The old Italian mafias that ran business, they all had Italian restaurants. And they all sat there all day and they met people in the restaurants. John Gotti was a street guy. He basically opened a bar, but it was a social club. He had people there all day. John Gotti was the first street guy mobster. They weren't ready for him. When he came on the scene, he had respect for nobody. He killed his own boss. He told people flat out, "This is what I'm gonna do." He was gonna kill his underboss, Sammy the Bull. He feared nobody. He didn't give a fuck. He would bribe anybody. He took risks. He took chances. The mafia wasn't ready for that. He was a guy who built himself up. He learned the business. He learned the system, but he changed the system. He learned how to change the system. He said, "This 80-year-old guy, if I walk in this cafe tomorrow with his little bullshit guy and put a gun to both of them," he said, "this guy's gonna be terrified of me."
Yeah.
But he killed a boss with no permission.
So, all right.
He was a gangster.
So check it out.
Done deal.
Got you. What about the Russian mob?
The Russian mob was different. When they came here, they were different groups.
Well, the Russian mob is back home too.
The problem with the Russian mob, no. The problem with the Russian mob back home, even back home. The Russian mob is not one group. They're like 100 different groups.
Yeah, that all reply to back home.
And they all make
that
money.
all reply to back home.
The difference is the Russian mob doesn't kill each other. They kill other people.
You know
They're
why?
Smart.
Because they're ran from back home.
Yes.
Real Russian mob.
But the real Russian mob.
The sects, there are the sects, but back in the, you still want to know somebody from the old country, and their shit is no joke over there.
The Russian mob ran a completely different way than the Italians. When John Gotti
Structure system?
When John Gotti got in,
No,
he
that's
fucking
close.
When John Gotti got in, he completely changed all the rules. You can kill whoever you wanted to. We can sell drugs. We can fucking extort people. The Italian mafia was smart. They had politicians in their back pocket. Before John Gotti, they knew who they owned their prostitution. They did fucking gambling. They controlled unions. They controlled construction businesses. They extorted people to get jobs. The Italian mafia, the real mafia, said, "You know what? We want to get this job. We're gonna hire people. We're not gonna scam money." They tell the guy, "We want this contract. If not, something might happen to you."
Sicilians, yeah, they're the backbone.
Now John Gotti got in and said, "Yo, if you don't give me this job, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family." Different type of animal.
Mm-hmm.
When he got in,
He was a more modern, ruthless.
This is the worst part.
Fucking gangster.
No, he was a street guy. Then some mobster says, "Hey," calls up John Gotti at his house and says, "Yo, John, you can't talk to this guy like this. You can't do this. Hold on a second, let me finish."
Real quick. No, hold that thought. Cheers from Argentina. Thank you so much, VO. Yo, cheers from Brooklyn, New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. You're hanging out with Brooklyn Bob and fucking Smiley John. Talk to him, John.
You got some boss calling up John Gotti saying, "Yo, you can't fucking do this. You can't threaten this guy for a contract in the union. You can't shoot his fucking friend in the fucking head and throw him in a river." Know what John Gotti said? "Go fuck yourself. I'll do what I want."
Joe's saying, "Damn, Bobby, you're putting my family heritage out there."
Listen, it is what it is, bro. What the fuck, man? This is written in the books.
How about the Irish? How about Whitey Bulger?
Whitey Bulger was the smartest gangster ever. He made an alliance with the FBI. And he made tons of money. And he fucking took over everything in Boston in a matter of weeks. Not years like the Italians, weeks.
What year was that in?
I don't even know exactly. He took it over in weeks. He was shooting people right in the broad daylight on the street corner. He was a John Gotti of Boston. No, nut job. Tell us
about Whitey.
He moved the Italians out. You know what he did? His best friend was an FBI agent. He grew up in the same block as him, in the same neighborhood, Southeast Boston. He approached him. His best friend approached him. The FBI guy approached him and said, "Yo, want to make a deal? I'll let you do what you want to do, but give me some big-time mobsters." So Whitey said, "I'm Irish." He ratted all the fucking Italians out, got him out of the way, and then while his friend was doing work for him, his friend was terrified of him. His friend, there was FBI guys, whereas in Whitey Bulger's house, they were all scared of him. Because you know why? Because he would kill all of them.
Mid-80s.
90s, too. He would kill all of them. They knew that. "I don't care, you FBI. I'll kill you and your family." Bro, I'm not actually Irish respect for don't kill families. He would kill all of them. And guess what? He was doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Because he had leverage. Because you guys have me work for you. You guys came to me and said, "Hey, give me a couple of names. You can run your criminal organization." So while he's running his money and making millions a month, he fucking was killing people in the street right in South Boston. All the Italians in Boston were running away from him. They was terrified. Him and Tom Green. Tom Green from fucking Cleveland was no better.
I never heard of Tom Green.
The guy, was it Tom Green or wasn't it? It was Green.
Tom Green was a very popular guy, but I don't think for that reason.
No, they made a movie about him. He owed John Gotti money. He told John Gotti to go fuck himself. John Gotti had him killed. It took him about 25 chances. They blew up his house. He lived. His bar.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Tom Green story, bro. Cleveland.
No, it's not Tom Green.
I don't know his fucking name. Something
It ain't
Green.
Tom Green.
Something Green, though.
Oh, what's his fucking name?
Look it up right now on YouTube, bro.
You do.
I gotta do all this shit.
You gotta do all
And you have
this
no
shit.
combos for me? Any combos, bro?
You need
Combos,
combos?
Pizzeria combos would be fucking great right now. No, but yo, how about this though? People like Whitey Bulger, sitting as John Gotti, they got him. They went to jail. They came out of jail.
Because
They
my
learned,
wife's from Cleveland.
they learned things in jail. They came out. They used jail tactics.
How about Bonnie and Clyde?
No, fuck Bonnie and Clyde.
Why?
How about this? I want to stick on Whitey and John Gotti. They both been to jail. They used jail tactics. You know why?
Okay.
They came out and said, "I don't care if I'm dead or alive. I'm taking shit over." And people were
Is
scared
that
of
jail
that.
tactics?
In a way, yeah, because you're stuck in a room. You're trapped. You're stuck in the city. You're trapped. John Gotti was trapped. He was stuck in the city. Everybody knew where he was at all times. The guy was on TV, for Christ's sakes. So was Whitey Bulger. Everybody knew where Whitey was, what bar he was at. Yo, listen, let me tell you something right now. Anybody could have shot him in the head, but you're dead after. Understand? The thing is that these guys had no fear.
And that's the only thing that held it back.
They sat on the street and said, "I will fucking kill you. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want." And what happened was John Gotti started killing bosses. Whitey Bulger started giving bosses to the FBI. And when things got easy and there was no bosses around, people started joining their crews because they had no more other choice to make. Listen, you're a soldier on the street. You want to make money.
Limit the market.
No, you want to make money. So your boss gets locked up and you have a guy in the next neighborhood who's running shit and he's giving you an opportunity to come to him and say, "Hey, give me your racket, give me your thing, give me your drug business and just pay me a fee."
He said, "Oh my God, Bobby."
It's true though. So now you go to that guy and say, "Listen, bro, I want some protection. I want to be down with your air. You're running the show right now. I don't want no problems with you. So I'll do things with you, and I'm gonna keep my business, and you can have a part of my business." Listen, the guy who got locked up had a part of your business. He's gone. If you have your business by yourself, if it's that at that level, you're clipped or you're taxed heavily. So if you go to a cooperative and say, "Hey, listen, I'm coming here cooperatively," like going into court when you turn yourself in, I'm turning myself in, and I want to work things out with you. I have a good business and I want to make money. I want you to make money. I don't want no problems with you. He might just say, "Listen, bro, I'll give you the stuff and just pay me for the per pound." So maybe you're paying
Profound, he said.
no, because this actually happened to me, where people got knocked out.
I realized that.
But they didn't extort me. I was smart enough to go to the guy and say, "Listen, bro, I'll take pounds off you." So maybe my guy was don't cut me off. Maybe my guy was fucking at 2,500 a pound, and I go to him and I pay him 2,500 a pound, but I have no problems with him. I took things off two different people sometimes in two different areas. I was working in different areas, and they said, "Bobby's doing his thing here. Well, he's buying off me. He's all right." That's how you do business. So these top guys know that. So you start clipping people off, the guys are gonna come to you and say, "Hey, I want to talk to you.
Right.
I heard you fucking clipped out so and so. You had he's gone. So I want to do some business."
That was yesteryear, though.
That's still today.
Tell
you know
me
what?
how these tactics work today.
They don't work today. You know why?
Well, what tactics work today?
They decriminalized drugs already in the United States, even coke.
That was my question.
What I'm saying, the tactics changed because they criminalized it. So now there's no penalty for selling pot. There's no penalty.
So what's being done now?
Meaning everybody's doing it, and there's no rules anymore. Everybody, there's nobody crazy enough to have to kill everybody. Everyone's doing it. It's not 5 people running shit. It's fucking 4,000. So now it's like, I'm not even gonna start a business.
The variety is crazy.
The thing is, it would take you more time to get everybody out of the way and take shit over. The time you do that, you're gonna be 40. You might as well just go to school and be a doctor. Serious.
So it's a career choice, you're telling me.
Meaning, if someone's most people that were crazy like John Gotti's and Whitey Bulgers, they were looking at this as
That was back then, right? It was back then because
it
it
changed
was
now.
communication limited.
When's the last big drug lord locked up? There's a couple of kids from Brighton Beach and Sheepshead that was.
Everybody's real quiet because of social media and all that kind of shit.
Not even that. There's nothing very. These mafia businesses were hundreds of millions of dollars, Boris, a month sometimes, bro. These are big operations, bro. There's nothing to go on with that time. Technology's too good. You can't get away with it anymore.
Chucky's saying mushrooms are next.
Maybe. And maybe feel like a woman. Who knows? But you know what, though? At the end of the day,
Whitey made over $30 million.
he made a lot more than that, my friend. He was doing fucking $1 million deals with a lot of people. You don't know what he actually had because he was paying people out a lot of money. This guy was paying millions of dollars a month fucking for protection for the police. He was paying off cops. When they locked up Waddy, they locked up the whole fucking department, bro. He was paying off a lot of people, bro. Hundreds of thousands a month. 10,000, 20. He had the fucking FBI on his payroll, bro. This guy was not a joke. John Gotti was paying off cops. These guys were at a different level. Lucky Luciano. These guys were different.
That's way back, Lucky.
But it's true, though. These guys were smart. They said, yo, pay off politicians and police officers, and you can do shit. But there's always
That was the
How
blueprint.
about this? Like, there's always a mobster who's going to come up in the ranks and take everybody out. There's always a police guy or an FBI guy who's going to come up the ranks and take out all the corrupt police. And he's going to take down everybody.
Or be
It's a
corrupter than all of them.
It's a game you can't win. You know why? Because the government always gets away with everything. Because they let it happen. They know who's doing what. They let it happen. But they use that for their advantage. They used the mafia to win World War II in Italy. You know? Then they locked them all up right after. So those are the real winners. Those are the real gangsters. The government's the gangsters. The government.
There was a song about that by Big Abe from Youngstown. Yep. I agree with that.
The government are the gangsters.
The official triple OGs.
Because they create the gangsters to show the public, and they blame everything on them. They create them.
How about Bugsy Siegel?
How about this? The government creates gangsters.
I don't think it's going to work no more.
The government creates gangsters and says to the public, these are the bad people. These are the gangsters. And we're going after them. We're going after them because we want to protect you.
They're all
And
part of the same whole.
They give the gangsters their product. They give them their fucking necessities. They give them everything they need to be gangsters and make money. And then they kill them. They lock them all up. And they tell the public, we locked them all up and we have all their money. We confiscated all their drugs. And we confiscated all their businesses. And then the public never says, hey, where did those drugs and businesses go to? France, Canada. It's like, we get it from Mexico and it goes to Canada. Canada doesn't realize we've been selling them drugs in France and England. We're the drug dealer in the world. We get it all from Mexico. We blame it on them.
Yo, what are your thoughts on Mussolini?
Mussolini was a different times.
Yes.
Nothing to do with drugs like that.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on Mussolini, just in general?
My thoughts on him? I don't know much about him. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
From what you know, what are your thoughts about
He
him?
wanted to be the next Hitler.
I think he was the first.
He was the first, but Hitler got bigger. But he wanted to be strong like Germany. Germany, he respected what Hitler did. Hitler broke him out of jail. Don't forget that. He got him out. They broke him out when he got locked up. The country took him. I don't know what the fuck happened, but somehow he broke him out. At one point, he wanted to be like Hitler. But besides that, I'm saying that America's the biggest drug dealer in the world. That's why we were in Vietnam. That's why we were in Asia. One opium.
I think we're the biggest drug distributor.
Fuck yeah, we sell it all.
We just collect it first.
Bro, you can buy dime bags in America, in the parks. You can't buy dime bags in the fucking other countries, in the parks. Understand? We have drug dealing on every level. At least France has it, and Canada has it, and England, but who produces it? We do. We were smart.
What are we talking about?
Meaning America said, how do we take over the world? Because England controls the world.
What kind of drug are we talking about?
Every drug. Everything. See, America said one day, how do we take over the world? How do we stop England? You know, let's get them fucked up. Like England did to China. England did it to China, bro. France did it to China. The Opium War. They got China all opiumed up. So America did to everybody else. Now, all these drug problems in the world, where do the drugs go through? They go from South America to Europe.
Yeah.
It's common fucking sense. And if it's going from South America to Europe, it's still America. See, we are the United States of America.
Yeah.
We own the continents.
Yeah.
Not only 50 states. The 50 states are the main office for the continents. Canada we own South America. We allow what happens, but we're the biggest drug dealer in the world. That's the bottom line.
I'll drink to that.
Boy, I gotta take a piss, bro.
Enjoy that.
Why don't you play some beats, have a cigarette? Come back. I'll come back for one more session.
I think he wants a break. Let's give him a break.
No, I gotta pee really bad. I want to come back and be on a clear head, you know?
And an empty bladder.
Yeah, that makes sense. Great podcast. This one's good, bro.
Yeah, this one's going good. Yo, if you like the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch on YouTube. The views are always appreciated. If you're just to pass by, watch it wherever the fuck you want, baby. Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. But we like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, having said that, real quick, we gonna smoke a cigarette.
Before. Should've known when we hit the door. We was gonna make you roll. We was gonna give you more. Yeah. Now it's time to get it in. Dior for my women friend. Gucci linen when I'm in the city, yeah, I get it in. Waves on Michelin. That just mean they spinning and these bros try to hit on them. Yeah, but I'm focused on my music. You know why we do this. I don't need your 2 cents. I don't own the biggest, but these bitches love my pool stick. GBH, G-Labs, who gonna stop the movement? So in love with music. I am so in love with music. Won't you take me away? So amazing, it's a celebration on this occasion. So we gonna be heard on every station. Yeah, it ain't a doubt in my mind. We about to be signed, we about to be fine. No more pouting cause I'm gonna take it to the top. Like a Strokes and Burn song. No more pacing on the block, no more hatred toward my pop. Really wish you was here, even though we never met. I see you in the mid, I know you here spared. I know you here to stare. See through life and help me through my music career. So yeah, you already H. I'm just a New York nigga though, so don't be mad that I'm with your hoe. She cute pigeon toe, walking on her tippy toes in the house all late, drunk off that liquor though. We at the bar drunk, she said give her mo. I gave her mo wet, green light, it's a go. I don't dance, do my New York two-step, and she missed the calls like a
That's the last half an hour. We're gonna try to attract some celebrities over here.
Celebrities.
and it's not to touch your boys like Sandusky.
Yo.
Yo, and Boris.
Your fam love me. I'm the man monkey that evolved, and you stayed the same. Shit, I ball like Charles and two Damon Wayans ball. Barkley ball, literally. Damon just ball. I'm doing for New York. I'm gone.
I'm making a mix.
That's me right there.
I'm making a mixtape, Boris.
Do it. Just don't spill nothing on my carpet.
Fuck.
Yep. And
All right.
that's the story right there.
So,
So,
can we play one more song of my choice?
what? No, copyrights.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. All right. The good thing, right? It's a good thing. The first celebrity we have to have on this show has
Talk
to be
to him. Talk to him.
has to be Ariana Grande, and she's got to smoke weed with us. If she told me today, that
I will quit my fucking non-smoking streak to smoke
No.
with Ariana Grande.
How about this? If she
All
told me,
day.
if I asked her today and she said, Bobby, I'll come on the show, but I'm not smoking weed, I would tell you then you're not coming on the show. The only way she come on the show is she has to smoke weed with us and just hang out and chill and just talk.
It would only be right.
If not, then I will take another pretty girl who wants to smoke weed with us. Any pretty celebrity who wants to smoke weed with us,
Let's go.
I'll get you the best fucking weed in the world. And we'll hang out and we'll smoke and we'll chill and we'll talk and whatever. In the Brooklyn basement. This is a unique place. Because you're in a Brooklyn basement, actually. We are actually in a fucking basement. It's not some bullshit studio that Puff Daddy runs. Whatever the fuck their names are. And Jay-Z and a fucking...
They changed them a couple times.
Yeah, Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, commercial, fucking... I don't know. Doritos.
What is this again?
Yeah, DJ...
Where are we at?
Whatever. The bottom line is that
We're in a Brooklyn basement.
we're real. And you come here, you smoke weed, you're getting real Brooklyn. This is real
Yeah,
This is
now that's what I like
This
to
is
hear.
like-
That's
this
when you're getting real
No,
Brooklyn right
This is
here.
like real Brooklyn pizza. Real Brooklyn pizza. This is what it is right here. So any celebrity that comes here, you're gonna get. Actually, we'll order real Brooklyn pizza. We'll get real Brooklyn weed.
What is real Brooklyn pizza?
We'll drink Budweisers.
Knapp Street?
What?
Knapp Street pizza?
There's so many places.
Knapp Street's good.
Unlike Los Angeles, we actually have pizza places. It's great. So so many places.
You know, New Yorkers take that shit personally. Our pizza.
That and the rap game.
Yeah.
We own it all. Los Angeles, fuck
Yes,
you.
yes.
Over. Done deal.
Yes.
Atlanta, we're cool
I
with you.
like what he's saying
Yep.
with that.
But yeah, nah. So we have.
What's up, my Twitch people?
We got better pizza. We have Biggie Small, so you guys can all go fuck yourselves.
Mm.
And that's it. So Ariana Grande, if you want to smoke weed and have Brooklyn pizza, and hang out and talk to us, and
I will
fucking
get
get
her all
fucked up,
kinds of Brooklyn
hang out,
pizza.
fucked up. I guarantee this will pick up your fucking celebrity chart. She will definitely make more money hanging out with us. This will be a
Coming
good
down,
podcast.
coming down to the bottom of the list, the
Yeah.
gutter, baby.
And I
Come
will
down,
have,
see us.
I will personally hire my friends that have security to be the best fucking security in the world. I
Get
guarantee
Frankie
it.
the Bat.
As long as she pays for it.
Get Frankie the Bat.
No, not Frankie the Bat. No.
Gotta
Actually,
get
no,
Frankie
actually,
the
yeah, I
Bat.
will get Frankie the Bat.
You should get Frankie.
I don't want to get him in trouble though. That's why.
Frankie's a good boy. He'll be
No,
all
because
right.
if someone will say something stupid, they'll beat him up.
Frankie? No, not Frankie.
No, he would. Yeah.
Francis is a good boy.
He's good to me. And
Shout out to Frankie the Bat.
he's good to me. He's good to people he knows. But someone says something stupid or someone come by the house.
He looks like the guy that could change.
Yeah, he can change your underwear if you want.
He can change up on you. Frankie the
He
Bat.
can make you change your clothes real fast. Shit, you'll be jumping in the shower getting changed real fast. Say, I'm sorry.
Real quick.
I'm gonna come out different.
Real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick.
I love Frankie the Bat.
Yes. Tell me about Frankie. Can you tell me about Frankie?
Frankie's a great.
Because he's
person.
got to be on this show. Because Frankie's going to be on this show eventually.
Frankie's somebody I knew my whole life, but he's a neutral person. He's a good person. Anybody he knew was his friend. For example, if two people had a problem with each other and they were both his friends, Frankie would put himself in the middle to make everything stop. And he would basically do it in a way where it was the best way to do it. He'd have you talk. Frankie was good. I only had one situation where I had a problem with somebody and he got in between, and he was good. We both talked because I felt safe because he was there. See, Frankie, you can trust. When Frankie came to you and said, hey, listen, meet up with me. I want to talk to you, or I'm going to help you out. You would meet up with him. You trusted him, not 100%. You trusted him fucking 1,000%.
Wow. It's like that.
He was not like that.
Real shout outs to Frankie the Bat.
Yeah, when he called you up.
What's up? Do the podcast, Lord.
Everybody loved Frankie. Frankie loved everybody. Frankie was cool, everybody. Anybody in the neighborhood asked about Frankie. I heard about Frankie. In the past, I heard about Frankie. See, the thing with Frankie is that, I'm not saying this in a bad way, he didn't get into many fights because people weren't stupid enough to get into fights with him.
Okay.
Because we all knew, just by the way he acted, he could handle himself.
Okay.
I wouldn't be stupid enough to fight him. If he hit me, would I fight him? Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I would lose. He's a tough motherfucker. He was somebody, he was younger than me. I respected him.
I met Frank. I met Frank right now.
But the thing is, with me and him,
it's like
I grew up.
There's a different time.
It's hard for me to say.
He knows the real Frank.
No, it's hard for me to say because I grew up with him. He was my little brother's friend. I was friends with him. We were only 2 years apart. I went to high school with him. We went to other neighborhoods, hung out together. Like once in a while, we hung out together. But we hung out enough in our lives where I'm considering him a close friend. But I knew him differently. But other people who were 3 years older than me didn't know him like that, and they were fucking scared of him. And there's a reason for that, and I caught on to that. Is that because if he was ready to throw it down, it's just his genetics. He was just his DNA. He was just born that way.
Frankie's getting a big fucking thumbs up right now.
No, he was born that way. He was known as a fighter. He's known as the guy. If you fought him, he was gonna go full force, and he wasn't gonna stop until he was completely down or he hurt you. And if you don't win the fight, it's really gonna suck to lose. Because some people would knock you down, and that's it. Frankie is gonna knock you down hard
and hurt you
extra
afterwards.
Hard. Some guys will just throw punches with you and wrestle, and then you would break up and it would stop, and people would break it up. Frankie was not gonna stop. If you hit him one time or he hit you one time, how about this? If he hits you, he was going full. He was going in for the whole game. He was gonna go. He wasn't gonna do it half-assed. He was gonna finish the job. Understand? If he took the contracting job, he was going to finish the contracting. He was going to build the house. I mean, if he took to break your face open and break your jaw, he was going to build that house.
Francis, you're a bad man. I love it.
No, he's not. Not a bad man.
No, he's not.
He's a good
I
man.
know him personally. That's why.
No, I'm saying he's a good man because I know him my whole fucking life. I know his family. I know his father. His family is nothing but the kindest people in the world. Whenever I seen his mom, his dad, I grew up with his sister. I don't know his little brother that much because he was a lot younger than me, but I knew him when he was a little kid. Cool little kid, very respectful. Whenever he seen me, he said hello. But his family that were like close to my age or knew my parents, they were the best people in the world. If you go into a bar and you see Frankie's dad, he would go out of his way to say hello to you. He would tell you 15 stories. I remember I was a kid. We were on Emmons Avenue. Before I was an idiot and a knucklehead and a stupid fucking wannabe drug, all this stupid shit, I hung out with his father. I was like 16, 17. We were at a Sweet 16, me and Frankie together. And I was there, and I was fucking drinking with his father at the bar on a boat. And people are telling me they're not going to... The guy tells me, you have ID? And his father was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, asking for ID? It was fucking hilarious. His father told the bartender, he's drinking tonight. Because I was Irish. I think I was the only Irish guy in the party. It was like he was dating some Italian girl. It was all Italian people there, which I love. It was cool. But I was the only Irish guy. They got a kick out of me. I got shit-faced with his father. I hung out with his father all night, not Frankie. The next day I was telling Frankie, your fucking father's the coolest guy in the fucking world, man. I got shit-faced with him. I mean, I don't remember 1 second of it now, but I remember sitting at that bar in that boat with his father. I always had the memory. His father's mad cool. His mom, sweetheart. I played sports. And Frankie played sports in the same neighborhood. We had the same games. I'm not sure I played in the same team with him or against. I think I played against him. I don't know. I was a different age group, but I was seeing his mom at the sports games, and his mom, and my mom, everyone got along. Everyone, his parents were fucking great. You know, his grandfather, me and Frankie used to hang out at the grandfather's house and chill in the backyard. I knew his first son's mother, Valerie. I was good friends with her. Very tight-knit community. Frankie was fucking awesome. And if Frankie called me up today, how about this?
Well, he is awesome. He's still around.
How about this? How about this? If Frankie called me up today and said, "Yo, Bobby, meet me in fucking Jersey City somewhere. I just talked to somebody and they want to talk to you and it's a problem." And I know it wouldn't happen because I don't do anything and he doesn't. But if it did come down to like something that happened from a long
You wouldn't
time
think
ago,
twice. You just go.
I would go there and trust in knowing that Frankie's my boy. I always trusted him. I would go there knowing that he's calling me for the right reason. But I'm not saying Frankie's not a gangster. He's not a mobster. He's just a regular guy from the neighborhood. I'm not saying he's a criminal. He's not a criminal at all. He's just somebody that doesn't take shit. And
Right,
people know if you go into Garrison Beach, I wasn't the biggest, toughest guy. I was known a guy who would fight anybody and get my ass kicked, drunk, whatever. And I'm cool with that fucking reputation. But people knew coming into Garrison Beach, you had to deal with people like Frankie Boy and Dennis Marty and other older kids. There was hundreds of them, but he
The
was part
Bobby
of that.
Gagans.
No, I was the guy that would jump in after the big guy hit the first person. And I would just kick him in the face and maybe do something stupid after. But Frankie was the guy that would set it off. We were the guys that were behind Frankie. And I'm not ashamed to say that.
Shouldn't be. He's a cool
Listen,
kid.
not even that, but he didn't set anything off. I don't remember Frankie having problems with nobody. Everybody liked him. The thing is that I only know about a couple of fights with him, but the thing is with him is that he was everybody liked him. He had no problems with nobody. That's it, bottom line. He was a cool guy. He didn't bully nobody. He was cool with everybody. When Frankie came out of the car, he was shaking everybody's hands. He was hanging out. He was always good to his girlfriends. Never put a hand on a girl. Never disrespected nobody. He was a fucking man. He was a man, and he was a good friend. And to me, he's like family in a way. I don't see him. I haven't seen him in years, but I still consider him a family. I mean,
He comes to see me. That's why.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I mean, I talked to him that day on the phone. I was actually made my day a lot better.
That's I make these things happen.
Honestly, if I nailed the fucking line,
Because he came in, he brought his car, and then it was.
oh, he's fucking fantastic.
And
Frankie.
he got a nice fucking Benzie, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you still talk to, Bobby Gay? Because it's like, for a minute there, I had to think.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I was like,
He has that demeanor, like, hey.
like I gotta think about it for a second. Makes me want to call Bob and say, is you people cool? And when I called up,
Cool.
and like he didn't know I was calling because I was working on his car, I was like, yo, let me call Giggs real quick.
The good thing.
I called him up. I was like, I asked Bob. I said,
It's funny you know him.
I said,
He's a good
it is
person,
funny.
man. He's a good
I was
person.
like, are y'all cool right now? Cool, Frankie boy. I'm like, say less.
Yeah.
I said, Frankie, take this. And I was working on his car. It's good because it got him away from me because he's fucking.
Nah, me and Frankie were always cool, man.
I gotta do my.
will
I gotta
tell
do
you,
my work and shit.
I'm happy you brought him up because I'm actually gonna be honest. I'm kind of a little mad at myself that I don't think about him more because believe it, I had all the people in Garrison Beach. I'm talking.
Well, we're gonna have Frankie on the show.
No, I'm saying I'm talking from my heart.
I know,
And all the
that's
people in
why, that's
Garrison
why.
Beach that I think about, I probably think about him more because of the show. That he was one of the people down there that I knew that was my friend. He was somebody I could trust, and that whenever I was with him, I knew nothing was gonna happen to me. And if something did go
Sound
down,
like a father figure right there.
no,
I like that.
not at all, not a father figure at all. How about just like kind of like a brother in a way?
A good ally. Yeah.
Another brother.
Yeah.
But I was saying that is that if something did go down, he was gonna fight his ass off to make sure we both got out of it alive.
Right or wrong.
So yeah, exactly. So if you were wrong, I don't think he would fight for you because he's respectful to everybody.
Depends on how wrong.
No,
Depends on how much of a friend you
he
are.
would solve the problem. He would have both of you talk. He would tell both of you that none of you are doing nothing because whoever throws the first punch, I'm gonna fucking throw on the floor and calm you down. He would just tell both people, we're gonna talk to you. You already knew that. Listen, I've been in a situation one time where I had a problem with somebody serious and it was over business and things were getting it wasn't serious with me, it was serious with other people, I think, but they were coming at me. And I think Frankie seen that and he said, you know what, let me get these guys together and talk this over because I like both of them. And listen, these guys might have had the upper hand on me. If it wasn't for Frankie to step in, things would have been a little bit more heated. He kind of cooled things down, saying, hey, this is my friend, and he doesn't want no problems, and whatever problems you have with his people, it's not him. meaning saying, you know, whatever happens over there. So, and I worked a deal out with the other person, and the deal was pretty good because it benefited me, it benefited him. And how about this? Frankie got nothing out of it. He didn't want anything. He didn't look for a dollar. All he wanted was things to be
satisfaction that things were cool.
I think he felt better walking away knowing that his two friends, or maybe I was his one friend and the other guy wasn't, but his two friends, or maybe his one friend was walking away with no problems. So maybe he profited on, I would say, he profited on maybe helping me out, or maybe giving me security, or maybe he just, for no reason, he said, you know what? I don't like what's happening. So you know what? I'm gonna get both these guys together and say, listen, you calm down, calm down.
On that note, I'm gonna say that you think of Frank as very highly. I see that.
I don't think of. See, I wanna have the right conception. I'm not thinking of Harley as some big gangster or drug lord. I'm gonna think of Harley as a friend. Mm-hmm. Of somebody that you grew up with.
That's what I meant.
That he knew
Absolutely.
He knew that he had some leverage over somebody, and that person was fucking with you, and he can go to them and say, "This is the deal. This is my friend, and you're kind of wrong in this situation, and I know he's a little bit more right, and you're gonna stop, and I'm gonna have him talk to you." But he was smart about it. Not only did you talk, he would give something to both sides. He would tell him, "This is the deal. I'm going to beat your ass if you fuck with him because he's my friend." But then he tells me, "Bob, I don't want to beat this guy's ass, so do some business with him, with my friend, and everything will work out. He wants business, you want security. So I'm not going to beat his ass, and Bobby will do business with you." He puts it together, but guess what? For some reason, Frankie never asked me for nothing. I mean, when I was hanging out with him, if I had beers,
I'm sure he benefited in somewhere.
I mean, as a friendship, I think more. But there was times where if I had weed or beer, trust me, I would light him up. Give him my last cigarette, my last joint. I would drink with him to my last beer. If I was in a bar with him, I seen him right now tomorrow. If I was in a bar with him, I'd buy him, his wife, his parents, fucking all the beers in the world. If I had the money on me, I would pay the whole fucking tab without even them knowing about it and say, "Thank you for being in my life." But like I say, long story short,
we gotta get Frankie on the show. We're gonna get Frankie on the show. Watch me.
No, see, the thing is, he never asked me for nothing. I had friends that would watch out for me, but they always expected a little extra. Frankie wasn't like that. I wouldn't see him for a week, and I would see him driving his car. He would stop his car. "Hey, Bob, what are you doing?" "No, I'm smoking a blunt." "Hey, jump in. We're going to the fucking car, smoke a blunt." We joke around. Me and him always laughed and shit. I had to go do something. I had to go do something too. He would drop me off, and that was it. Never said, "Hey, listen, that problem I solved for you last week, you know, can you hook me up with something?" Never said that. I never needed that. And listen, there was times I'm sure Frankie had hard times where maybe he wasn't doing as well as he normally did. Everyone had that.
Sure.
We had bad weeks, good weeks.
Of course.
Well, Frankie had a bad week, I'm sure. He still helped out people. When he had a good week, helped people. Frankie, how about this? GOOD is on his name. Just a good person. That's it. I can't say no more. There's no words to describe.
You don't need to say no more. Say less.
No, I'm being honest.
Say less.
And I'm not drunk and talking stupid.
Say less.
That's
say
why
less.
I think about him.
Next time I see,
and also, Boris,
next time I see Frankie, I'm gonna tell him come on the show. I'm gonna call
Boris,
you.
No, I don't want to take anything away from a lot of people in Garrison Beach. There's a lot of people like Frankie down there too that I was associated with. There's a lot of people down there. I would be here for a long time mentioning a lot of names, but Frankie was definitely one of the best. I would say that. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Kai? Kai saying was good.
But I would say a lot of people down there. I had older brothers. I had younger brothers. I had my younger brother's friends who fucking did steroids and grew 7 feet tall. I like having them on my back. You're my younger brother's friend. I had my older brother's friends. People like Frankie. I had people like Dennis Marty that even if I got stupid, they would calm me down. Don't go past that limit. You know, like
it's my job now.
So it was cool. So I
have inherited this job of calming him the fuck down.
I actually appreciate a lot of people, a lot of parents in Garrison Beach who kind of sat down and said, "Hey, Bobby, you're going down the wrong path." Even my brother Jimmy, he don't talk to me much. We have our differences, but I everything he told me was 100% right. My brother Kevin too, but I didn't listen to them because I didn't want to.
Billy, I remember Billy from that one night we went to that
Billy
fucking party.
Yeah, Billy's cool. Billy makes his mistakes. Billy's kind of like me undercover. No one expects it, but he does it. But it's cool though. Billy's doing good now. But me and Billy are the closest. But my brother Jimmy, he has a lot of problems, and I don't blame him. He's 100% right. Because I should have been better. I should have did different things. And I was hanging out with his friends.
All right, Kai, thanks for stopping by, baby.
Yeah, I hung out with his friends. My brother Jimmy had a kid at 25. I was fucking 23. I was a good uncle, but I was hanging out with his friends at 26 and 24. And I was doing stupid shit. And he was
Billy's all right. He's a good guy.
And he was getting pissed off. And my brother brought me down to the Coast Guard one time. I always remember that. He's like, Bob, please go to the Coast Guard. And I was saying, I want to go sell drugs. He tried.
What do you mean?
Listen, he don't know it now. He doesn't realize it. Even though I don't talk to him when I see him in the store. I see him a couple of weeks ago. I don't say hello to him. There's some differences though, but I appreciate it. I know what he's trying to do for me, but whatever. It's my fault. You know?
You?
One day, me and him will talk. We'll be all right, but it's my fault 100%.
Me?
I'm not the-
Yeah.
It's a little bit his fault. He's a little bit of a dick.
Okay.
Here and there.
Okay.
You know, he can be a dick like 20% of the time, but I'll take the 80%. I'll take 80-20. 80-20 is fair. My brother Kevin's 50-50. You know, he always, as much as I do wrong, he'll always talk to me. Billy's like 70-30 with me, because as much as I fucked up, he'll charge me 30%. Billy charges me 30, Kevin charges me 50, Jimmy charges me fucking 80, 85. We're working on 80 right now. He's trying to charge me 85%.
Oh, God.
Tax the fucking up. Yeah, hitch us to the 90, bro. How about Jimmy hitch us 99%? He's Donald Trump. That's the bottom line. Kevin's more like Bernie Sanders. Billy's more like Hillary Clinton.
Why you gonna do your brothers dirty like that?
Me and Billy, when I got drunk and we fucking, I don't know, just, I don't care. We were smoking weed or we would go to extra mile.
Yo, why don't you bring Billy on the show? That'd be interesting.
This is not him.
I never asked if it was him.
Yeah. You don't bring family on a podcast.
Why not? What is so bad about bringing family on a podcast?
I don't know. Especially when you drop.
See, he's scared. You're scared of what I'm going to ask him.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
I'm just saying.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm curious. I want to bring out the good. I don't want the bad. I don't want...
Yeah, that costs you a lot of money.
Well, who's going to charge me?
The person was bad. If you want good, it's a lot of money from the bad person.
You going to charge me?
For the good, yeah. Not for the beer.
I owe you money.
For the good, yeah.
Okay.
Good costs money. There's not many good around, you know?
You know, I like it.
Good real estate's very fucking rare in my world.
You know, he thinks I'm gonna be. Yo, I'm gonna be like China. I ain't paying shit. And you all sick with the coronavirus?
No, they left by China.
I know.
They left. But yeah. Life is funny, bro.
Yeah, fine.
I think my advice to all young people:
Yeah,
listen to the older people. They're not lying to you.
I like that. I like that.
That's it.
I like that.
Only message.
I like that. Yo, on some real shit, on that note, we gonna call it. You know what I'm saying?
I say it one more time now.
Say it one more time.
Listen to the older people. They're not lying to you.
I like
Telling
that.
you the truth.
This shit is true. That shit's coming from his heart. I'm looking him in the eye when he's saying that. You know what I'm saying?
If I would have listened, as much as I love being here, I probably wouldn't.
Nope.
And maybe you won't be too.
Nope.
Because you'll be with me.
Exactly.
So maybe the reason why me and Boris are here is because it's my fault. Because I didn't listen.
You? Nah. Me?
Partially your fault too.
Of course.
I'll blame Boris more because
I'll
it's
take
easier.
it. I'll take it.
But maybe if we both listened, we would both be talking to you from Manhattan, not from Brooklyn.
Well, it's our job to get to Manhattan now. And with your help, we will.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Always a pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? Catch us tomorrow or maybe a beat episode. I got
It's
a
always
lot of
nice
new
to teach
shit.
a little bit.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not only tell stories, we can teach.
This is the Bob I like to see on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, thank y'all
Big
so much
White
for...
Claw is pretty fucking good, man.
Yo,
Jesus
unofficial
Christ.
sponsor got him fucked up today.
And,
Yo,
I don't know. Yeah, drink
thank
White
y'all
Claw.
so much for hanging out with us. And as always, motherfuckers,
Oh.
peace!
One more